Oh, and good evening. We are back in the saddle here. It is basketball season. Jay Burr, Jake Hall. We've also got Chris here just because he was bored. But, you know, he normally isn't going to be at these things, so we were stunned to see him here. But getting you ready for hoops season. Sylvan Hills hosting the Mills Comets this evening. So a little bit of a, I believe this is a 5A, 4A kind of setup here. I remember back in the day, man, this was a juicy matchup. Oh, these two teams did not like each other. Well, granted, this is the early 2000s, so, you know, we're talking ancient history to a lot of our listeners, I imagine, here. But we got it going on here. Sylvan Hills 2-1 on the season, so still very early to kind of try to find the identity of this team. Right now, wins are against El Dorado and Eastham. Their lone loss coming in a hard-fought battle against Alma. Alma, usually a traditional power when it comes to the hoop side of thing here. But, Jake, just from what you've seen so far, kind of what you know, what do we expect from this team this year in totality, and kind of what are you expecting tonight?
Well, if there's one thing I know about Sylvan Hills basketball, their head coach, Strickland, she's very talented, has a lot of basketball knowledge, and really knows how to get their team in line for future success throughout the season. These early games is really where you find your identity and try to get things working on all facets, so when it comes time for conference play, you're ready to battle, because we all know that the conference that they're in is very talented across the board, boys and girls.
Yeah.
It's just littered with talent everywhere, and so this is where you really get into your stride and get everything figured out, get the lineups working, and try to get a feel for your teammates as players, and everything will work out later on down the road for you.
Yeah, you figure they're trying to find a little bit of a rotation going on. Who are going to be kind of your big dogs in this thing? Who's going to be some of your reserves that are going to be key? If somebody gets in foul trouble, that sort of thing here. Yep. A few returning starters that you really want to be on the lookout for: Drew Lattimore, Sanaya Miller, and J.C. Rainey. If that Rainey name sounds familiar, it's because her brother's the fastest guy in the state, Josiah Rainey from the football team, who also plays on the Sylvan Hills boys team. But again, those are three that are really going to have to look out for. J.C. Rainey coming off a career high with Eastham, had 23 points, 7 of those from beyond the arc. I know last year this team did struggle to shoot the ball, and they would just go cold in spurts. So early on, you're kind of seeing some of the scores so far that they put up. 73 against Eastham, 55 against El Dorado. Now only 40 against Alma, but again, Alma, one of those traditional powers. So, but only a 46-40 loss there. So Jake, I mean, just kind of seeing the shooting numbers there early on, you got to be encouraged.
Yeah, no, definitely encouraged. I think we're about to get the national anthem real fast.
Yeah, so hold that thought here. We'll pause just a moment for the national anthem here. Well, there it is. National anthem always gets you turned up, ready to go, because that's when you know it's almost time for tip-off. But getting into some of our pregame here, just kind of looking at things here as the season goes along. Got to speak with Coach Strickland just for a little bit. I know one thing that they're really going to try to identify as a team this year is they're going to focus on a very strong defense. That's where they're going to kind of make their bread and butter. And then they'll try to get out into transition, kind of one of those concepts, Jake, where the a good defense kind of turns into offense. And I know that's kind of more that up and down kind of style that you see nowadays, kind of across the board, whether it be NBA, college, high school level. Teams really want to try to use that defense, kind of suffocate you there, force turnovers, force bad plays, and then turn that into quick offense.
Well, a lot of times that's what jump starts an offense. When your offense is, if you're not really hitting your shots, defense can be your best offense at times. You get those quick turnovers and you start pushing the ball up the court real fast, and you can turn those into points, which in turn will get your offense jump started. Sometimes all you got to do is see that ball go through the hoop. And you were talking about how last year they didn't shoot the ball necessarily well, and this year it looks like their shooting percentages are starting to go up. I think last year might have been from the fact that they lost Gianna Morris, who 2 years ago was a D1 prospect and ended up going D1 and was very talented and really could just shoot the three ball very well. And when you lose somebody like that off your roster, it could be a big blow. And I think maybe they struggle to find their identity and figure things out without her. But this is 2 years without Gianna Morris, so I think this year is where you really can prosper and get things flowing in the right direction.
Absolutely, and I guess on the offensive side, she really wants to prioritize those high percentage shots, make the extra pass.
Yeah.
I know a lot of teams now kind of abandoning the mid-range game. You look at the analytics, you kind of get knee-deep into that. That's kind of those not as high percentage. You either want to be in the paint or beyond the arc, so we'll kind of see what they really mean by high percentage shots. I mean, if you're wide open and you're, 12 to 15 feet, hey, by all means, take the shot.
I think that's a thin line that you have to walk that I see even with like the Arkansas basketball team. Sometimes, making the extra pass is a very big thing. Finding the better shot is something that you want to do. But sometimes I see people where they're so open and they just keep passing the ball around, just shoot it, man. If you're open, shoot it. Like I know getting those passes off and looking for the better option. That's all fine and dandy. But there's a fine line where you really gotta figure out when do you stop passing and just shoot the ball. If you're open, just shoot it.
That's the name of the game. Get open, put the ball through the bucket here. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how these two teams sort of vibe. Mills on the year 1 and 2. They've been in every one of those games, so it should be fun to watch this one unfold here. Sylvan Hills with the obvious size advantage here in the early go of it, so we'll see if they can use that to their advantage as well.
I tell a lot of my friends, basketball is not a very hard game. All you got to do is put the ball through the hoop. Is there much else to that? I don't think it. I think that's all there is to it, really.
It's a simple game, really, if you break it down like that. So we'll see if Sylvan Hills can be the benefactors here as Mills controls the opening tip. And easy bucket there for Mackenzie King.
Went right to a Comets player off the tip, and that's and it turned into an easy, quick bucket for them.
Absolutely. Sylvan Hills getting into their set. Swings it out. Swing it back. So we'll see how deliberate this team is going to be on the offensive side as there's a turnover there by the Bears. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy there for Mills as they take a quick 4-0 lead and then just right back to it. And this is kind of what we're going to see here. This is what we're going to see. Metcalf down low.
She's got some size, and she's a senior. Oh, I'm sorry, she's only a sophomore.
Sophomore, yeah.
She seems like a big target that I would be focusing on down low if I was any of those guards on the outside.
Absolutely. Sylvan Hills trying to put the clamps on. Ball gets hit loose, but unfortunately it falls right to a Mills Comet. Boom, hit it. So Mills coming out with the heat early on as they have the quick 6-2 lead.
Ooh, Lattimore.
And that is Metcalf battling down low. 2 offensive rebounds. Give it to her.
And that's what you want to see, especially when you're not hitting shots from the outside. Offensive rebounding can really just take over momentum-wise.
So Metcalf already off to a hot start here. We'll see if the defense can maybe settle in just a little bit as they fake the 3. Good shot altering there by Drew Lattimore. And Sylvan Hill's right back to it, and she picks up the foul. And that's the first foul on Kirsten Johnson, and she'll go to the line for 2.
That's another thing that I know head coach Strickland for the Bears is a proponent of, drive that lane, get to the free throw line and hit your shots. I think that's a sign of a winning team when you can get to the free throw line often and make those shots.
Well, I know that's something they really want to emphasize as well this year. I mean, kind of what we're saying, just you want to see the ball go through the basket at times. Mm-hmm. Hey, no better way than do that at the free throw line.
For sure.
2 for 2 for Lattimore. And we've got a tie game here with just over 6 minutes left here in the first.
Nice.
Oh my. Good take to the rack, got the friendly roll.
I don't know how Metcalf didn't block that. I saw her touch it, and it just somehow went past her hand.
That one defied physics.
That was the fake shot, I guess. That was something
Looks
crazy.
like got a piece of it. Khalees McDaniel getting her own rebound in a sense. And we've got a double dribble. And the unforced error by the Bears.
Mm-hmm. So, Jay, are you happy that we made it to basketball season?
I am thrilled as much as anybody that we are finally into hoop season. Bears take a timeout here, kind of stop the bleeding as Mills has kind of had their way in the paint, despite the size advantage for the Bears. But Mills showing a little bit of quickness.
They've got a lot of speed for sure.
Absolutely, but football season, it's been tough out here in Sherwood. That's for sure. I know you guys have listened to the broadcast. I know we've got the company-wide group text going on, and we're the only ones struggling, it feels like. We're the only ones who are struggling out here.
Yeah, well, on the bright side, hey, I love calling basketball. Play-by-play for basketball might be one of my favorite things to call. It's an exciting thing.
Get up and down the court, man. You can't take a lot of breaths here.
That, nothing really beats a buzzer beater. A buzzer beater, one of the most exciting plays to call in basketball for sure.
Oh, man, I'll lose my mind if we can get a buzzer beater here tonight.
I think this one's going to be a good game, and I think we got another good one coming up right after this, too.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, that's an old-school barn burner kind of rivalry there as one goes off the glass, and no foul call there. Bang! Splash from way downtown.
J.C. Rainey.
J.C. Rainey, look out for her. She can hit the 3.
She makes it rain.
Had 7 in that game against Eastham. So definitely one you want to try to get open. Again, those high percentage shots. Top of the key. Bingo, bango.
Ooh.
A little slip and fall there, which opens it up. Off the rim, 3 Bears there, but Mills comes down with the rebound. That's a foul. Not sure who they're going to get it on. It does look like it is on Lattimore. Or excuse me, that's on Metcalf. And Mills will go to the line for 2. So 10-9 lead for the Comets. 4:40 left here in the first. As Sydney Wilson knocks down the first one.
No, it's I got to try.
Excuse me, that's Amaya Love. Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong roster here.
These games can't get too exciting. I got a game at Joe T. Robinson I have to call tomorrow night, so I can't lose my voice.
We just got to get you warmed up, man. Yeah. That's all we got to do.
Yeah.
12-9 lead now for the Comets. They're showing full court pressure. Well, I guess half court pressure now at this point. Bears struggling to handle it just a little bit. They get out of a little bit of trouble. And no foul called there on Sanaya Miller with the drive. Bears will retain possession. Bears taking it out from underneath. They've got 18 left on the shot clock. Khalees McDaniel driving the lane
Ooh.
with the up and over. Just couldn't quite put it in. But look who's there to clean it up. That's Kylie Metcalf. And you said it. She's going to have a night. And right now using that size down low. Now if she could use it on the defensive end, Bears are going to be in business here.
From one thing that I've noticed, especially with the girls basketball in high school, is if you've got that one player, travel, nice call by the official. But if you've got that one player down low that you can really feed and is a force for you defensively, you're going to make it very far into the season playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to do very well.
Kendilly Warren checking in for the Comets. And we've got a stoppage, not sure. All right, I guess we got that figured out. 12-11 lead. We'll reset everything here, get this thing going one more time. Bears bring it up to half court. Metcalf swinging it out to McDaniel. McDaniel to Miller. Miller shakes off a defender.
Tried to get it into Metcalf.
Tried to get it in there, yeah. So they're going to try to take advantage of the size down low, it looks like. Just didn't work out that possession as the Mills forces the turnover. Mills with a nice cut. Didn't have the angle on the shot, so kind of a sloppy foul by the Bears.
Jamira Streets, that's for the Comets, man. She's quick. I mean, you're almost forced to foul her because she can get in that lane so quick. You almost have to foul her.
And she misses the first, so the way you look at it, foul was worth it. Nia Hurd-Thomas checking in for the Bears. She'll replace Khalees McDaniel.
Hey, no easy buckets. They get in that lane, give them a foul.
Hey, that was what we always said back in the day. No free lunch.
No easy buckets.
So Streets was one of two. Bears bring it up. Just dribbling around. Oh, saw what she was trying to go for. Unfortunately, defenders right there.
These defenders are starting to pick up a little bit that they're looking for Metcalf, and they're jumping in those passing lanes.
Streets with the breakaway there. Gets the easy lay. Well, I mean, not easy lay, but she made it look easy. Bears down 4. Bears got to be careful. They might hit you for a moving screen there. With the baseball pitch. Bang! Down for Rainey. Oh, how about it?
I was wondering why my joints were hurting. It's because she's making it rain out there.
Making it rain. Bears cut it to 1 once again, and going to give it a push there, Drew Lattimore.
I'm going to see how many rain puns I can come up with in the span of this game.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Jake Hall, ladies and gents. So this is a non-shooting foul. But everybody looks set up for a free throw. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Oh, free ball. Mills gets to it. That's King, who will handle at the top. Swings it out to the left side. And she gets it back. Now on the right elbow.
Nice.
Good defense, and that's the defense we're talking about.
Nice little poke away.
Oh, got her in the air. That's at mid-range.
Oh,
but hey, up and under. Kamari Turner and the Bears take the lead.
First lead of the ball game.
How about it now?
That's the exact type of composure you love to see under the basket. You know, you got two defenders in your face. Go up with that ball and get it in there off the backboard.
And I'll tell you, it's a dogfight down there in the paint.
Yeah, it is.
And a lot of times with girls basketball, I mean, it's just everybody converges into the paint there. So it's really nice to see the Bears here early on not only bring down some offensive rebounds, but also convert on those offensive rebounds. And you also like to see, hey, just go back up. Don't worry about going out and reset and just hey, ground and pound it, basically.
Well, and I'm sure the head coach for the Comets is very aware of the size advantage that the Bears hold, and are telling them it's going to be a dogfight down low. If you want to win this ball game, you're going to have to fight and claw down low to try to keep them from getting easy buckets.
So just over 2 minutes left here in the first. Bears now with a 16-15 lead. And the Comets will bring it up court. And that looks like Geneva Gregory will be checking in at next stoppage, and that was a nasty slip.
Yeah, she slipped on the ball, it looked like, and fell on her wrist.
But that foul, I didn't catch who it was.
I think they called McDaniel for a foul right there.
Yeah. So the unintentional foul there. Mills retains possession. They're out. Two of them going to the same spot. Ball poked out.
Loving the defense here.
Absolutely. And that was, again, that's what we said. One thing is the key there. Air ball. That's brought down by Miller. She's coming with speed, just taking it to the rack. There's Rainey. Oh, this place would have erupted.
Oh, man.
So Miller knocks it out. One of those 50-50 balls. But that's three wide open looks for Rainey so far.
Yeah.
And you got to think Mills has got to adjust to that. But if they adjust to that, that's an easy layup right there. So pick your poison.
Yeah, for sure.
Great pick and roll. Great defense. And we got
jump ball.
And we're getting a jump ball. And Sylvan Hills will get the possession.
Yes, that's what I love to see from this Bears defense.
So Bears defense does look like it's starting to settle in just a little bit. It looked a little chaotic in the early go of it. Sometimes when you're the bigger team, it's not always an advantage. And a little zig when you should have zagged there, as that pass was intended for Drew Lattimore. Unfortunately for Miller, it sails out of bounds. So the unforced errors are the ones that'll drive you nuts, no matter the sport.
Mm-hmm.
But especially here against a team as good as Mills, when possessions mean something every time. And good defense by the Bears. Probably could have just came down that.
She's swatting
that one. Kamari Turner, was just ready for the block party.
They need her in the defensive backfield on the football field out there. She can swat those passes away like it's nothing.
Well, they just don't let them behind you, and you're all good. And a block there.
Nice job
for Lattimore. She's coming up. She'll get rewarded with it, and she gets just mauled. Not sure who they're going to give it to.
That's going to send her to the free throw.
Looks like that's Lazira Sanders. Oh, excuse me, that's Ambriel Tenner. I'm looking at it backwards here. But Lattimore gets two at the line. So we'll see if she can extend the lead for the Lady Bears. Off the front iron. Misses both, but the Bears do come down with the offensive rebound. Hey, why not? Nia Thomas Hurd. And it looks like we've got another foul. So Lattimore back to the line. Two more. Give it to me. That one looks like it's on Geneva Gregory.
Man, for some reason, I'm it's still 16-15. I feel like it's
should be a lot to a little right now. At least that's the way it feels.
Yeah.
Lattimore, though, one of these girls that this team is really going to lean on, and she hits the first one here. Veteran leader known for her scoring and strong rebounding efforts. We have seen that in the early go here. Also a steady presence on both sides of the ball. And I know, too, that was something last year that the Bears struggled with a little bit, was their defensive prowess. 2 for 2 that time for Lattimore. But so far, early on, they've looked pretty solid. Except for the very early goings where, you're kind of got to ease into the game a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Under 30, left here in the first.
They're going to hold it. Oh, wait.
We'll see if Mills does hold. There is about a 2.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bears showing high pressure. That's Lattimore. We were just talking about her defense. Rainey guarding there, swings it out to the right side, drive the lane, kicks it back out. That's a block.
Nice job, Hurd Thomas.
Oh, and the Bears got a breakaway. 5 seconds left.
Lattimore.
Oh, we almost had an and one, but hey, how about it? Drew Lattimore doing it on both sides.
To be honest with you, I thought Hurd Thomas was about to get that rebound and put it back up.
Well, when you got a 3-on-1, you better convert it.
Yep.
Well, she misses the first one here. So a bit of a struggle at the line so far for Lattimore. You got to figure she's going to get a few more by the end of the night. And can't convert. And Mills saves it. But that is the end of the first. So after the first quarter, we've got us a ball game here. Sylvan Hills Bears leading the Lady Comets of Mills 18-15. Stick around with us here. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We'll have the second quarter coming up for you here just after this.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Bears leading 18-15. Student section starting to fill in just a smidgen. You like to see that? Man, I remember back in the day. A little fun fact for everybody. So, this place, they call the student section the Grizzone, right?
The Grizzone?
The Grizzone, yeah.
I like the Bear Den better.
I like the Grizzone. But I say I like the Grizzone because me and my buddy Chris Watkins, class 02, shout out. So we actually started that thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are the originator. We are the originators.
The originators of the Grizzone. I like it.
OGs of the Grizzone. Yeah. So fun fact there for the audience.
Which I don't. When did this fantastic facility get built? This new one.
So the arena here, I believe, was built. Geez, I want to say it was 5 years ago, give or take. I don't remember the exact year it came to be, but
they got some nice facilities over here for sure.
Absolutely, man. But we used to pack in that old gym, that's for darn sure. And, man, it got loud in there. Boy, that thing was a whole lot more intimate. Just imagine the court and maybe about 6 rows.
Hey,
that was the old gym.
I went to Bryant, and Bryant had the exact same thing. I mean, you were right on top of the court screaming, and it was a lot more intimate for sure.
Off the back iron for Mills. Thomas Hurd. Oh, there's Rainey. Oh, off the back, a little too strong. Oh, man, look at that.
Lattimore.
Look at it, Lattimore. Needing some help. Oh, should have went up with it. Oh, that's a walk. Or are they going to get the foul? Oh. Oh, they gave her the – well, they did not give her the foul. Okay. I thought my man's was signaling the 3 shots over there. Ooh. As it stands, a travel for Rainey. Mills with the ball once more. Rainey with the tight defense, the reach in. And that seems to be kind of what their Mills' MO is going to be. They want to kind of drive and kick, if you will. There's a lot going on down in the trenches there.
Nice, tough
Rainey
tough
bringing
rebound.
it up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Rainey bringing it up.
It's Miller.
Miller with the floater. Oh, a little too strong off the back.
Diving
and
for
look
it.
At it. Look at her. Look at her go. Oh. Lattimore can't finish it. We've got bodies on the ground, and that's a travel.
Nice.
Bears will retain possession.
And they can still let that effort from Miller pay off. She was scrapping down there, just couldn't stop going for that basketball.
Hey, if y'all know anything about me, big Miami Heat guy, that's Heat culture right there. Metcalf and Miller check back in for the Bears.
Who's the Heat coach again? I like that guy.
Eric Spoelstra.
Dude, that guy's a good coach.
Spo is a genius.
One of the best coaches in the NBA.
Phil Ipino Jackson. Got away with one there. But look at that. Oh, checked right back in and right back to it.
Oh, Metcalf, get it in there.
Metcalf with it. Oh,
she got
gets the foul. So Metcalf been an absolute force on the board so far.
Yeah, she has. I've never heard that. The Phil Ipino.
Phil Ipino Jackson, yeah.
I've never heard that. I like that.
Yeah, he is of Filipino descent, so, you get a little play on words there.
I like that.
As Metcalf hits the first of two. Spo, the mad genius, though. But they teach that kind of stuff down there in Miami. It's a hard hat. It's a lunch pail kind of culture.
For sure.
Metcalf hits them both, so a 20-17 lead now for the Lady Bears. Mills having some issues, bringing it up, but they get it to the half court. They swing it around, and that is an errant pass. That's intended for Jamera Streets, but it is rounded up in the back alley.
That's that Bears tight defense, forcing an errant turnover.
Yeah. And we talked about that defense. That's going to be one of those things where it may not necessarily lead to a turnover like that.
Yes, like
but
that.
But they're going to have the unforced turnovers.
Looked
like a lot of ball. Looked like a lot of ball there, but McDaniels will be charged with the foul. So Streets is at the line for two.
Basketball is one of those sports where, as an official, you're going to hear it either way because people are right on top of you and everybody can see what's going on right there, like so clearly that everybody's going to have an opinion on what just happened.
Everybody got a little different take on what that play was.
Yeah.
As it stands, 1-2 for Streets. Score now 20-18.
I'm sure Coach Strickland definitely wants to see them kind of stretch this lead out before halftime. They only lead by 2, but it feels like they could get on a run here and really stretch their lead.
Well, it does feel like they've had the advantage.
Rainey
going from way downtown. Splash down. Oh, my.
I thought Todd Jacobian was calling for cloud cover. I didn't know he was calling for rain, though.
Somebody get a graphic on that going. I want all the puns accounted for. Metcalf with the rebound. Bears coming with speed. Oh, and there it is. They're going to give her the foul. I thought that was clean, but who am I to say from up here? So Metcalf at the line. And she misses the first of two. That's another thing that'll drive a coach nuts is not being a high percentage free throw team. Right now, Bears percentage not great. Over 500, but not great. And, hey, use the window. Use it to your advantage. 1-2 for Metcalf. 24-18 now, Bears. And as you mentioned, kind of stretching that lead. You got to think this is going to be the next pivotal about 2 minutes or so. Can Mills creep back into it? Can the Bears stretch it out? 3 ball for Mills. Falls short. And, lo and behold, who is it? It's Metcalf in the middle.
Miller getting it up to Turner.
She steps on the line. That was close.
I couldn't really see.
It was close from our angle. But she does step out. So those are those other plays that'll drive a coach nuts.
Yeah.
Again, you kind of got Mills on the ropes maybe a little bit. Maybe want to deliver a blow here and there. And you kind of shoot yourself in the foot. Which then leads to one of these. And that is a hard foul by Rainey.
That's my one hiccup with girls basketball. The hair always gets in the way of the number on the back, so it always frustrates me when I can't see if they won't look at me so I can see it on their chest. I can't see it on their back.
Well, I'll give you this one for free. That's Jamera Streets at the line.
Okay. That's who I thought it was,
but the first one.
I couldn't tell.
It's the little things sometimes.
Yeah,
it's the little things.
Yeah.
Off the front iron, and that will stay with Mills. That's Tenner and Warren checking back in for the Comets.
Looked like Tiara Frank checked in for the Bears there.
Oh, yeah, missed her. So Bears running a little bit of looks like a diamond set.
She gets the rebound.
Hey, come back in and make something happen.
Miller.
Oh, down low. Who
Metcalf.
else? Oh, they're going to get her for the travel.
Sometimes those feet can get carried away.
Feet got a little antsy. 24-19, 3:50 and counting left here in the first half. Mills bringing it up. Nia Hurd-Thomas going to the table to check back in. The errant shot. Cheap foul there for the Bears. And that's another thing. I know I keep kind of mentioning a lot of things that'll drive a coach crazy because they drive me crazy at times. So I know they drive a coach crazy, but, fouls on running shots like that. I mean, obviously you want to put a little pressure on it, but low percentage shot, which turns into a free throw here. So, again, as we mentioned maybe about 2.5 minutes ago of playing time, those were pivotal moments. Mills took advantage of the moment there. Didn't let a 6-point lead turn into anything more, and they've got a chance here to cut it in half.
Are they going for a pink out in the grid zone over there? Is that what they're trying to
I don't know. I dig it, though. The fellas looking sharp over there in the pink. Don't let anybody tell you different. 24-21, 3.5 left. Miller calling the play. She gets the screen.
Might have got fouled right there.
They're a little tough with her, and they finally get the foul.
Yeah. They're playing pretty tough defense right here, trying to force a turnover and tie this ball game up here with about under 3.5 to go.
Kalia Sanders back in for the Lady Comets. Bears in need of a bucket. Felt like it's been a minute. Metcalf with the screen, gets the ball back, kicks it out.
Lattimore.
Oh.
Couldn't hang on.
And the errant pass. Probably zigged when she should have zagged. And that's Streets back in after just a quick breather. Frank with some pressure in the backcourt. Oh, probably thought she should have taken that one to the rack. As it stands.
Man, did Metcalf foul her right there?
Yeah, Kendilly Warren will go to the line. And that's a blocking foul on Metcalf. So the Comets have been able to get back in this affair from the free throw line. Nothing doing on that one, however. But she hits the second. Nia Thomas-Hurd brings it in now. Bears do look like they want to try to take advantage.
Lattimore can't get it to go from the free throw line.
Oh, and just surrounded. And that's one of those hustle fouls.
Yep.
Can't be mad at that one. Bears at 5 fouls in the quarter, so Mills will be shooting 2 free throws. So no 1-and-1 for the record, anybody out there. They're just right into the old double bonus. And that is Johnson at the line. Rainey back in. She will take the place of Lattimore.
So the Comets could tie it up right here with this free throw.
Could tie it up, so they've taken advantage again. Maybe a little too aggressive at times for the Bears. And we've got a tie game, 2:45 left here in the first half.
I tried to put a little announcer's jinx on it right there, hoping she'd miss.
Yeah, a little reverse jinx.
Yeah.
Frank is hounded by the Comets.
Comets are playing tough defense right now. They've stepped it up.
They've definitely clamped it down now, yeah. But it is will remain Bears ball, or Lady Bears ball. Mills taking a 30-second here. So Bears seem to be struggling a little bit with that Lady Comets pressure right now. Also, too, struggling a little bit at the line. So as you kind of mentioned, you want to see them go through the hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Bears in desperate need of one to go through the hoop. Yeah, they've been at that 24 for a little while now. Just want to remind y'all to stick around after the Lady Bears game here. We've got the boys matchup in this one, and this one, that one's going to be a doozy. Sylvan Hill's looking much better than what they did last year, which you'll love to see that. Mills also one of the top teams in the 4A classification. And like I said, old school rival game. Maybe not quite the rivalry it is now with them being in different classifications and all that sort of thing, but I'll tell you right now, back in my day, I did not care for the Mills Comets whatsoever. Bears inbounds the ball here.
Metcalf.
Oh, guess who? Metcalf just kind of throwing it at the window. We're going to have a jump ball here.
Yep.
And Mills, well, no, I take it back. The Bears will retain possession here. Geneva Gregory checking in for the Lady Comets. Also, Jada Crawford, her first action of the night. So a little bigger lineup now for the Lady Comets with Crawford. Rainey, stop, pop. Ooh, nothing but net, but it's got to go through the rim first.
That was some good defense. That would have been a tough one to land. Oh,
I thought she had her feet set.
That could
officials didn't agree, and
that one definitely could have gone the other way.
Well, you want to talk about one of the most debated topics in all of basketball, no matter what it is. The old, is it a charge or not?
I feel like it was a couple years ago. There was, I feel like a big crowd saying that they're calling too many offensive charges. At least I feel like that was a year or two ago. I heard a big group of people saying that online and all over ESPN and
no such thing.
Well, that was also around the same time that Jalen Williams for Arkansas, he was taking like an insane amount of charges. I think he took like 90-something. Like, it was crazy.
Hey, when you got quick feet and you get there first.
Right. No, it's all about positioning.
In and out of the hands of Frank, but knocked out of bounds by Tenor. Bears retain the ball. But yeah, if you get there first, hey, don't get run over. And a loose
Miller
handling by Miller there leads to the easy bucket for the Lady Comets. That was Gregory.
And now the Comets are starting to stretch their lead.
Nia Thomas-Hurd got that one partially blocked. And they said she stepped on the line, so Bears catch a break with 1:52 left here in the first half. Rainey will inbound the ball. They get it out to Frank real quick. That's Miller. She's at the top. She drives the lane, takes it to the rack. And the Bears just can't seem to get one to go down right now.
Rainey.
Not quite. They're going to give that to Mills.
You can't let those offensive rebounds go unrewarded. You've got to try to get one to fall in the bucket.
Yeah, maybe a little more finesse on those window shots. And that's a foul all day.
Yep.
As the Lady Comets have now become the aggressors here. They do have Sylvan Hills on their heels. You got to think foul trouble is going to start creeping up for the Lady Bears, as the Lady Comets have been shooting a lot of free throws. We've got a technical foul here.
Who on?
I believe that's on Coach Strickland, because she doesn't look too thrilled off to the side. Now, what her complaint would have been there, I'm not sure, but I'd imagine she was trying to get her money's worth on a few things possibly beforehand. Those will be 2 shots for Mills. So they're about to get 4 free throws in this next sequence here. Mills misses the first one. And they miss both of the technical free throws. So Warren well, I'm not sure why they're not allowing him to get in the lane, as we've already had the 2 technical free throws. And Warren now 0 for 3.
Was there
because I think, okay, so here's what I think is going on. Because of the technical foul,
they get the ball
Mills
back.
gets the ball.
After they shoot the free throws.
So there were 2 free throws for the foul, 2 free throws for the tech. And now Mills retains possession. So there we go. There could be no change of possession, so that's what we got. Sylvan Hills will take a full timeout here. All right, so we're all caught up to speed here. So really in that sequence, Bears caught a lot of break. Could have been a lot worse. But as it stands, only a 5-point lead now for the Lady Comets.
If you're Coach Strickland, you got to be letting your players know. You're finding yourself in advantageous positions below the basket, getting these offensive rebounds. You just got to get a couple of those to fall in. Set your feet, look, and be smooth with it. You've got the size advantage. I know they're playing tough defense, and I feel like that's what's having them rush these shots. Is they've got a lot of the Comets are playing really tight defense. You got to calm down and just let the shot go and just let it flow. Don't be so nervous about defense. The defense coming on top of you like that.
Yeah, they don't seem to be handling that defensive pressure. Missing a lot of bunny shots, and those will drive you nuts.
And
as a coach and a fan,
they've been passing the ball decent too as well. They just got to be aware of these of the Comets when they're jumping in these passing lanes. They're playing really tight. So when you're passing the ball, make sure it's crisp. Make sure it's fast. You can't leave any floaters up there because the Comets are flying around and they'll get to them.
Yeah, and it also seems like Mills baiting the Lady Bears into some of those passes where they're just leaving just enough room where you think like, I can squeeze it through that window. Nope. As it stands, good defense there. Okay. We got a travel. I heard the whistle. Wasn't sure what that was going to be.
I thought it was going to be something else. I was about to get upset.
I didn't think it was a travel either, but hey, again, what do I know up here? Bears catch a break. Bears need a bucket. Ain't no other way to say it right now. They've been stuck on 24 for the better part of 4 minutes of playing time.
Miller. All right,
that's
kick
ball off the foot, yep. And I do want to say Mills here on an 11-0 run.
11-0 run? Dang.
Yeah. Bears were up 6 at one point. And, a 10-0 run. I guess it was 5. Nonetheless, Bears ain't scored in a while.
Yeah.
No matter how you cut it. Miller looking to get in, calls the play. Metcalf will come out for the screen. Looked like she wanted to go into Miller. Nia Thomas Hurd now with it. She's bothered, and that double team for the Comets is really bugging the Bears. Good defense as Rainey gets the block. 41 seconds left here.
Good transition defense to get down there after the turnover, not let her set her feet to get that shot away. They got down there in time and knocked it out of bounds, so now they get to reset and try to get a stop here.
Yeah, those double teams up high, the traps seem to really be bothering the Bears right now. So that'll have to be something that they try to work out at halftime. Good screen set. Oh, in and out. And the Bears will get the ball back here with 25.6 left. So we'll see if the Bears try to hold for the last shot or if they just try to get a bucket as quickly as they can. And Sanaya Miller will bring the ball up. Oh, and that's those loose passes you were talking about.
Yeah.
And Miller with the foul, also the help up there for King. And King will go to the line to shoot 2 here with 14 and a half left. So the passes have been a little lackadaisical here in the latter half of the second quarter. which is leading to a lot of these Mills breakaways. So definitely something that's got to get cleaned up at the half. Lady Bears should be in a world of hurt, but Mills is letting them hang around. They missed the front of the 2 shots here. And King hits the second. Bears bringing it up quick. The kick out was there. Unfortunately, just a little too out of control. We'll see if Mills can get a shot off here. 4 seconds left.
They get it off.
And they get it off. Oh, and that'll count. That's going to count. That was easily before the last buzzer. So it counts.
If you're Coach Strickland, you cannot be happy with that last possession right there. As you get under the basket, and I think they just didn't even try to rebound because they thought that the buzzer was going to sound, and there was plenty of time for her to get under there, get the rebound, and put it back up.
So Lady Bears, they've been stuck on that 24 for quite some time. Comets in the half on a 13-0 run. So a bit of a disaster, if you will, to end the first half for the Lady Bears here. All right, we're going to take a quick time out here, get reset ourselves. But when we come back, we'll take a look at some of the other keys to this game from what we saw. We'll get Jake's analysis here, the in-depth analysis from the one and only Jake Hall. So stick around with us here. On the other side, we got a little more Lady Bears basketball. Again, Lady Bears down 24-32 against the Lady Comets here. Stick around on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did, visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
32-24 halftime score. You see it on your screen there. Lady Bears down in this one. So, Jay Bird, Jay Call here with you on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, share the page. It's basketball season game. We're going to get a dub at some point here. We've got to. The law of averages for these broadcasts has got to kick in at some point. Maybe it's me, Jake. Maybe it's me. I mean,
I don't think it's you. I think, I'm making a declaration right now.
Oh, yeah, a declaration.
The Bears are coming out here, and they're going to trim this lead down, and they're going to at least tie it up here in this next quarter of action. I can promise you that.
All right, you heard it here first. That's top-tier analysis there.
No, I mean, the Bears have just got to figure out a way to counteract this really tight defense. They're really pressing them as soon as they cross that half-court line. They're trying to trap them. They're pressing them, and they're getting in the middle of those passing lanes, and it's just causing mayhem on the offensive side of the ball for the Bears. They've just got to settle down, but play their game, and just as soon as you break out of those traps, just keep moving the ball around so you can't get trapped, and then you can find a way to the basket. Early on in the game, you had J.C. Rainey, who was really hitting her three balls. I think she hit 2 or 3 already this ball game, and they've tried to close in on her as the game started going towards halftime. But as when they're playing this press defense like that, if they're gonna press on her, that should open some lanes. That should open up the lane down the middle. And they've had shots from girls like Metcalf and Lattimore down low. They just haven't been able to get them to go down. So hopefully they can take the lid off the basket here in the second half and really start getting everything in rhythm.
Yeah, because I want to say Sylvan Hills didn't score for the last roughly 5.5 minutes of the half, and that's a long time to not put the ball through the rim. But I'm with you. There were a lot of things that were there. Sometimes you just got to convert some things. I know down low they had their opportunities. Maybe not the friendliest whistle at times, but you can't really do much about that. And you kind of create your own fouls sometimes. And I know down here on the defensive end, got to move your feet a little more. I know as a team that prides itself on its defense, you got to play defense. Can't be too rough with it. And I know the emotions got a little high as we saw the technical foul there towards the end of the half. And you hope maybe that'll get your team fired up.
All you can do is just play under control and play smart. That's the way you try to avoid those fouls, especially when the officials are not afraid to blow the whistle like that. Like in that first half, there was a lot of fouls called against the Bears. You just got to play smart, play under control, and really just don't hurt yourself. A lot of times, the Comets are really just driving in on their own. If you can set your feet, you start trying to get some of those offensive charges called in your favor, and that might discourage them to just come rushing down the lane like that, where you're forced to foul them.
Well, I do know that is one thing. They did have the breakaway advantage in that first half. Not sure what the exact breakdown of that is. It didn't seem like the Bears did have a whole lot of breakaway opportunities. Mills, kind of like you mentioned, with those high presses, the double teams, the traps, really forced the hand of the Lady Bears.
I think that's
towards the end of that first half, and it led to a lot of easy buckets, a lot of fouls, which led to the lead that the Comets have here at one point. And again, at one point, they were down 6.
I think that breakaway advantage is mostly due to the fact of the Bears are definitely leading in turnovers right now. They've turned the ball over a lot more than the Comets have, and when you turn the ball over like that, that is prime and ready for those breakaway types of plays. So again, I think if you can limit your turnovers here as the Lady Bears come into the second half, I think that's got to be probably their number one thing on their mind, is limiting their turnovers and just trying to make their baskets down low.
Well, maybe they flip-flop sides here. That lid will stay on this bucket to our left. Keep it wide open here on the right.
Agreed, yeah.
About ready for the second half to get going here. Out on the hillside again, Lady Bears hosting the Comets. Boys action will be coming up after this game, so we do hope that you'll stick around for that. That one is going to be quite the battle between two really good teams, especially here in the early go of the season. Comets going right to left on your screen. Lady Bears going left to right. Comets will start with possession in the second half, as we are almost set to get this thing going. And the Comets do inbound the ball, and we are off and running here in the second half. Metcalf going up high for the defense. That's a little interesting strategy.
Good defense right there
but
for
hey,
Metcalf.
it pays off right there. Thomas Hurd with the rebound.
It's hard to shoot over Metcalf. And
boy, I tell you what, good luck with it. Oh, careless pass. Oh, the three was there.
Oh,
and
man.
Bears just a little too heavy with those shots in the paint. You got to finesse it just a little bit. Seems like they're just sort of throwing it off the glass.
They're lucky they even got that shot. They were sinking into their old ways right there with the pass at the top of the key and almost got it taken away from them.
Yeah. Bears going man-to-man D here. And we've got a travel by Kirsten Johnson. Ball will go over to the Lady Bears.
Take advantage of their mistakes. They make a mistake. This is when you need to try to get a bucket and get momentum back on your side.
Well, geez, you just need to see one go in at this point because, like I said, they've been sitting on that 24 for quite some time. Unfortunate bounce there, and Mills with the easy lay-in. Oh, and just telegraphed that pass. Got a little loose with it. Good defense, though, to knock the ball out of bounds, prevent the easy bucket there. So the Bears will have a little time to set up their defense now. Lady Bears reeling right now, 24-34.
They need to
settle down, maybe.
Settle down, play under control. It seems like they're starting to hit the panic button almost, being down. I mean, I know you're down by 10, but you've got a lot of time left in this ball game. Just chip away at them. Just take advantage of their mistakes and play good defense. That's all you can really do.
Aaron shot there. We got a triple team almost.
All right.
Lady Comets with the high press. Barely got that pass through.
Lattimore down the lane.
Lattimore finally gets one to go in. Oh!
Finally, they can beat the press. I love the way that they pushed the ball down the court and was able to barely.
Yeah.
That's how you beat the press, just like that.
Quick passes, crisp passes.
Uh-huh.
Hit somebody in motion there. Lattimore taking it from the top. Boom, just drove right into nowhere in the lane. 3 ball here for the Comets. Off. Unfortunately, it falls right to him, but with the block and the rebound by Metcalf. So, despite the way it looked, Bears only down 8.
Lattimore,
with the floater. Rainey couldn't quite get to the rebound. Oh, but she does get back on defense.
That was a good job by Rainey. Don't let her get that ball underneath the basket for an easy layup.
Mills retains possession, 30 on the shot clock. Oh, almost went over the head of Gregory there. Mills swings it around the whole side. Now they're back to the top, out to the left side. That's Gregory. Surveying, kicks it out. And the Comets just can't buy a 3 right now, but fortunate roll for the Lady Comets, or the Lady Bears, excuse me. Lady Bears beat that press, and that's Miller just coming right in, and almost got the friendly roll, but she does get the foul.
I like Miller pushing it up, and keeping the ball herself right there. There was a lane going to the right, and she took it and forced the Comets to foul her right there.
Why not?
You know, it's you're having a tough time sinking shots. This is a great thing to do, is try to put yourself at the line.
Yeah, points while the clock is not running.
Mm-hmm.
But she misses the first of 2. And she misses both. And unfortunately for the Bears, they come away with no points on that possession. Oh, the friendly roll for the Lady Comets. That was Ambriel Tenner.
Rainey tried to go in there for the block, but it just felt like, okay, nice job.
And Tenner with the lackadaisical foul there. And that is their second of the quarter so far. So Bears a little away from getting the double bonus. Oh, and they read that like a book. And the easy breakaway. And Coach Strickland will take a timeout. Sure if we're going full or 30. It is a 30-second timeout.
Just when you think they were starting to get some momentum back, they turn the ball over and they stretch it to a 10-point lead again. Like I said, you're not going to get it all back in one go, so don't play too aggressive and panic trying to get the ball down the court. Just kind of calm everything down and just play under control. Get the ball at the court, but do it in a controlled manner. And just chip away at them. Force the Comets to beat themselves. Every time they make a mistake, that's when you make a bucket, and you'll slowly chip away at this lead because you got a lot of time left on the clock. There's more than enough time to trim this lead down.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head there. A lot of panic passes right now because it does look like things are telegraphed and nobody's freestyling enough, if you will. I mean, I know you got set plays and all that because the plays look like they're there, but then all of a sudden they're not there. But the pressure that the Lady Comets are bringing has disrupted this Bears offense for most of the evening. Rainey with the ball, nowhere to go with it. That's Thomas Hurd. And somehow they kept that ball in.
Metcalf gets the rebound.
No call there on Lattimore. I thought they got a lot of body there, but officials disagree. And as Lazira Sanders checking back in for the Lady Comets. So you'd like to see the Lady Bears turn up the pressure just a little bit as well, but it does seem like every time they've done that, it's led to an easy bucket.
Oh
my
goodness.
Oh, and just everybody running into each other. God bless America.
A beautiful rejection from Metcalf.
And that leads to a wide open Lazira Sanders bucket as they've now extended their lead to 14. Bears got to get anything going at this point. And we got the whistle there, and you can see the obvious frustration from Lattimore.
Definitely.
But again, you want to get back into the game, this is how you do it. But you got to hit them. Lattimore can't get the first one to go. So, again, if you're a coach right now, this has got to be driving you crazy.
For sure. And, if you're Coach Strickland, you got to be telling your players, listen, this isn't going to be the first time we're going to be down all season. You guys have got to figure out how to play under control and be confident in yourselves that you can come back from a deficit no matter what size it is. And I think that's something that winning teams are able to do. And I think they're playing well here under the gun tonight. But
Bears finally with a break. Lattimore takes it right to the rack. Had some other gals wide open. But, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. She's to the line for two.
Yeah.
Great defense on the other side here as well as the Lady Comets just cannot hit anything from deep.
Yeah.
And Lattimore had that rebound, and she was off to the races. Swishes the first one. So if you're the Lady Bears, this is going to be how you chip away at that lead. Clock's not running, but you're still scoring. Simple formula. And she hits both.
Turnovers by the Comets needs to equal points for the Bears.
Oh, Bears finally get one, but unfortunately can't keep a hold of the ball as Rainey looks like she took it off the face and then the knee, and it just rolls out of bounds.
Now it looks like the Bears are trying to take their turn at the press.
Mills will take a timeout. And no signal if it'll be a 30 or a full. We're going to go with a full timeout. 3:26 left in the third quarter. Bears down 11 to the Lady Comets, 40-29. They finally maybe have found their way a little bit. We'll see if they can maintain that momentum. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, a part of the Natural States Sports Network. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Share it with your cousins. Talk about it at Thanksgiving. Hopefully we can get a W here for you, though. One of these two got to get a W. I, for one, am personally desperate for a W.
Yeah, no,
I mean, it's been a rough year out here at on the hillside so far.
There's nothing more that I love.
Producer Pat just looking at me with that Shishar grin, you know what I'm saying?
I love calling W's. I love watching W's. Yeah, I could see how maybe Pat and Jay over here might be a little bit more desperate for a W than I am.
We're itching for a dub.
I didn't catch on to it until just now. Now I see what you're saying.
We need something here. We need this more, just as much as the players do. Telling you. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. Lady Bears look like they're set up in the press, or a little bit of a 1-2-1-1 press going here. Looking for the trap. Kind of worked, but that opened up. This is, and
nice job.
Metcalf, just gives it right back. Metcalf with the D there. And we got a jump ball, and the Lady Bears will get the possession. My man's pointing the wrong way here. It's going that way, my guy. So solid defense there for the Lady Bears. They come away with it. Mills had their opportunities, and McDaniel just going right to the rim.
She was determined to get to the rim there.
She was on a mission. Ball gets knocked out by one of the Lady Comets. They better get the ball in, and we'll just switch sides of the basket here.
Yeah, I don't think she liked that side.
It was getting close. That's Miller checking back in. She'll take the place of Hurd Thomas. Oh, there it is.
McDaniel.
Ball. Oh, a little long.
Yep.
And it hit the line. So nothing doing for the Bears on that possession. But they're set up once again in that high press. Oh,
McDaniel.
Almost come away with it. She's going to take the shot. Well, she's not going to take the shot. Josiah Rennie with the step back. Nothing doing. Offensive rebound for the Lady Bears. Getting a little wild with it, but they maintain the possession. Oh, they got the hand in there. Oh, I thought they were going to let that slide, but King with the foul. And that's 2 shots now for the Lady Bears. As Mills is now at 5 fouls in the quarter. So for the next 2.5 minutes, Bears get that double bonus. We'll see if they can take advantage.
Seems like the fouls have flipped from the first half in terms of who's committing them.
Halfway down for Lattimore. Unfortunately, they don't give you 1 point or a half point there. And she gets 1 of 2. Kirsten Johnson checking back in for the Lady Comets. She'll take the place of Lazira Sanders. Lady Bears still showing that press. And almost came away with another one. Ball is batted. Seemed to be a little confusion. Oh!
We didn't see a lot of McDaniel in the first half because she was in some foul trouble. We're seeing her in the second half, and she's all over the place, playing with a lot of energy on defense right now.
Well, that's what they pride themselves on out here. We'll see if the defense can get turned up. And But you also have to turn that defense into points, something that the Lady Bears just really haven't been able to do. And the Comets slice and dice through there. Good bucket. 42-30, 2 minutes left in the third.
Miller.
Oh, clean D there. And we're going to have a, well, I thought they were going to call a jump ball.
Transition.
Missed the ball. Comets. Johnson there for the rebound and the putback. And just like that, a quick 4-0 run for the Lady Comets. Good dish by McDaniel to drop it off to Metcalf. That's what you want to see more of. Maybe come here in the fourth quarter. Girls hitting the deck. Had to account for that size. And McDaniel pulls it back just a little bit.
That pass. She
threw a humdinger of a pass, and they called it travel, but I'm not sure where the travel was since they were reaching for the ball.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
But I think he wanted to call a foul, but it really wasn't a foul. So my man's here probably had a little bit of quick whistle. Happens to the best of them. Kylie Metcalf will take a seat probably for the last minute here, just to give her a bit of a break. She's been a dog down in the paint. And Mills handles the press rather easily. Actually kind of surprised Gregory didn't pop and stop for the three there.
Yeah.
But they do seem to be maybe bleeding clock just a little bit here.
Kamari Turner is stepping in right where Metcalf was, and that looked like good defense to me. It looked like all ball, but
looked like a lot of ball, but got just enough body, I guess, for that to be frowned upon. Sanders hits the first. And off the front of the rim. About a 1.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. We'll see if Sylvan Hills maybe holds for the final shot. Psych. As Miller just saw a hole to the lane and took it. She gets the foul. Now you got to hit the two.
You really need these two free throws to try and trim this lead down to somewhat manageable size.
Nails the first one. Boy, she dribbles that ball with some aggression at her free throw line.
She does.
At first, I thought she was frustrated at because she'd missed a couple, but seems like she does it every time. So it's a thing. She knocks them both down.
Perfect trip.
Bears set up into that press once more. Comets will hold for the final shot. So if you're the Lady Bears, can't let this one go down as we're now under 7 ticks. Tenner with the pass, and that is an errant shot by Johnson, and that's how it will be. So 45-34 as we head into the fourth quarter. Lady Bears still got lots of work to do. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break here. When we come back on the other side, last frame of this one. Can the Bears mount a comeback? We'll see. Stick around.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's
Sylvan Hill still got some work to do. Fourth quarter action getting going here. 45-34. The Lady Bears are down. So fouls will reset. You got to think that for the Lady Bears, we even mentioned this in pregame, they like to get to the free throw line. That's something they're going to have to do in order to get back in this affair. So down 11, 8 minutes left to go. We'll see what we've got. And I believe they called an illegal screen I believe they called a push.
All right. Well,
on Denia Barton.
Well, this is the break you needed. You're starting the fourth quarter. You get a turnover, so now you got to get some points out of it.
Got to do something with it.
Metcalf.
Oh, the easy floater, kind of off target there. Geez,
just trying to get a foul call.
Just
right
a
there.
sea of humanity in there. Not quite on the mark for McDaniel. Oh, the block. Get it out of here. Mills come away with the ball, however.
Think you're going to see that a lot this season from Metcalf.
Oh, unfortunate bounce there for the Lady Bears.
Nice screen, opens up a three.
And nobody there for the Lady Bears, and that looked like it was a lot of ball by Metcalf, but unfortunately, she gets the foul called. And the Lady Comets will be at the line for two.
Can't get the first one to fall.
First one a no-go, so that's always helpful.
All right.
And unfortunately, they allow the offensive rebound, but lo and behold, there's Metcalf, and they're going to give it a jump ball, but Bears do retain the possession. I thought that was a little more body by the Comets there.
Don't really know what she's supposed to do when they just surround her like that as soon as she comes down with the rebound. But, okay.
So McDaniel, a little wild there.
So this is where the 11-0 run starts. Right here, right now. Put it in the DVD.
Hit record. Mark this time. Here it is. Bears trying to inbound it. McDaniel gets the ball. She's just going to run around. Unfortunately, just a little short on the rim.
McDaniels has got a lot of athleticism.
Oh, and he gets the ball back, so you like the hustle.
Oh, and she gets at the ball.
I have no idea how that one went in, but hey, it goes in. Needed that one in a big way.
I'm very impressed with her athleticism. If she can keep getting those buckets to fall, she's going to be very important to this team.
Mills answers right back with a bucket of their own. That was Streets for two. Lead back to 11. Mills just not allowing anything through the middle.
Man.
Oh, there's Rainey. Oh, off the back rim. And that's Sylvan Hill's ball. Good effort. Gregory and King checking back in for the Lady Comets. For anybody asking out there, just got it from inside sources. A little too early for any new football coach talk.
A little too early?
A little too early right now. But we will definitely keep you abreast of that situation as it develops.
Oh my goodness, Metcalf.
How about it there? Metcalf making her presence felt. And that's going to stay on the Sylvan Hills side of things.
She's a blocking machine, man.
Man, I'm telling you. So when we say the football thing, in case you've been sleeping under a rock, Sylvan Hills and Coach J.J. Houle have decided to part ways 3 ball for the Bears. That is way off the mark. And the ball was saved by Metcalf. Or excuse me, that was McDaniel.
I guess all the Bears thought she had stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it there, but unfortunately everybody kind of stopped. 5:40 left. Ball will stay with the Lady Comets. But after 2 seasons, Bears decide to go with a change of direction for the football team. And this after, a couple of winless seasons. So, tough scene out here. You hate to see it. You hate to see that as well, especially if you're one of the Bears. And Bears just can't get out of their own way, and that is the embodiment of that right there. Streets comes in and pounces on a loose ball, and the lead is looking a little more insurmountable as it is ballooned to 15. Bears just can't seem to, they're going to say foot was on the line. Bears just can't seem to be a cohesive unit at this point. Hopefully Steve's watching and he doesn't decide to part ways with me because I'm 0-11 on the year, so he tells me. So, and right now the odds are not in my favor. A couple of great hustle plays here by the Lady Bears. And Miller will go to the line for 2. Or excuse me, that is a foul on the floor. That is the 3rd team foul for the Lady Comets. So just under 5 minutes to go, 13-point lead. Checking up a 3 ball. Long on that one. But Metcalf on the rebound. Hard off the rims there. Lady Comets trying to get it to go inside.
Oh, man, that's a tough shot, and she got it to go down somehow.
Oh, man. Jada Crawford gets the roll. McDaniel just can't get it to fall. Miller with the floater off the front of the rim. And the Lady Comets come away with it. And we're going to get a travel on that. I like that call. It did look like the contact was trying to be initiated by King there. It looked like she was trying to bait the foul more than anything.
And if you're watching this broadcast, I don't know if you can tell, but we seem to like the calls that are going against the Comets right now.
Usually how it works.
No, the Bears are struggling shooting the ball in the lane right now. They've got to get some of these to go down.
Just shooting the ball in general. Cheap foul there for the Comets. So they've got one more. Bears will be in the double bonus. And there's 4 minutes left. So if you're the Lady Bears, you got to maybe take advantage of your time. Almost gave that one away there. Really telegraphed what they were trying to do. Oh, just can't get the and one. But Lattimore will get 2 shots at the line. So the Lady Bears, again, they'll be in the double bonus for the remainder of this game. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds of possibly shooting free throws. And if you're going to make a comeback, this is how you got to do it.
Yep.
That, however, is not how you're going to do it. Is missing the freebies. Off the front, Lady Bears get the rebound, but can't convert the shot. Lady Bears have had their opportunities, just can't convert on those in-paint shots the same rate they were earlier in the game. Good inside-out game there by the Comets. Hurd Thomas comes down with the rebound. Rainey almost gets it stolen away, and she kind of sold that one a little bit. Maybe lost her balance more than was fouled, but as it stands, she gets the foul. So Rainey will get 2.
Comets are playing. They're just so aggressive on defense right now that every
it
pass
has definitely flustered the Bears.
Every pass is a struggle. Just holding on to the ball is a struggle. They are just struggling at every facet of the of their offensive possession right now.
And they're struggling at the line.
Yeah.
You got to think if they hit, let's just say 6 more of these things, completely different game right now. But as it stands, and Rainey misses both of her free throw attempts, so still at 53-38 lead. Hands getting in there. Looked like one of those pivot feet moved, but that leads to a 2-on-1.
Good defense and rebound by Lattimore there.
And the Bears just cannot catch a break right now. There is a lid on the bucket. So an obvious reach there. I believe that foul was charged to McDaniel. Her 4th. Only the 2nd team foul, though. 2:53 left here. Bears got to start hitting buckets and bunches.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I thought that was down on the Comets.
Well, the bodies hit the floor. No call. Ball stays with the Lady Comets. Great pass. Just can't convert. That's going to stay with the Comets. 2:42 left. Still 53-38. McDaniel playing some really tight defense. Gets right around and boom, bucket. Easy peasy for Streets. Looked more of an alley-oop than anything. And unfortunately for the Bears, no foul call there. And the 17-point lead here with 2:25 left in the game looking a bit insurmountable. So the running joke now in the Natural State Sports Network is my record as a commentator, now going to 0-12. I need the fellas to maybe come through for me tonight.
Yeah, that's what you got to be hoping for.
I'm telling you, like I was saying earlier, I need this win just as much as these guys need this win.
Yeah, you do.
Me and producer Pat, man, we are tough scene so far this year. We got to get a dub here at some point. It's really, Pat, the law of averages has to kick in at some point here. It's got to kick in at some point. Like we are so past due.
Past due. Statistically, if there's a time it's going to happen tonight, you're the most due until the next game.
Steve, one of the higher ups in the network just texted me. We need you on the Parkview call tomorrow. He's a Maumelle guy. So LOL.
Parkview, watch out, he's coming for you.
I know, highest bidder. We can do this. Who needs me on the home call better? You can put me on the other side. I can be bought. So Mills bringing the ball up here. Lady Bears looking like they're going to a bit of a 2-3 zone, except the higher of the zone not quite out there, so not sure what to call the zone here. It's going to be a wide open 3. Shoot the shot is what the bench is saying, and they finally get a 3 to go down. Sanders with the first 3 of the night for the Comets. And that ball goes out of bounds, and just one of those nights.
Yeah, it is. It
started off pretty well. Started off good for the Bears, and then unfortunately just couldn't quite get back into things. Chat, how are we doing out there? 20-point lead for the Comets now, and I'm just going to apologize to everybody in advance. because I totally own this one. This is becoming my fault. Producer Pat, also, it's his fault too.
Honestly, I blame Pat. I blame Pat for sure.
There you go. McDaniel almost with the steal there. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, beautiful shot. We're on the baseline. Mackenzie King on the conversion. 60-38 now, 1:20 left, so just a matter of riding this one out. Lady Bears will get a couple of shots here, as Drew Lattimore will be at the line. First one converted. Second one cannot go down for Lattimore. So a minute left now here. Mills just looking to ride the clock out as they are, well, I say they're just going four corners with it, but Bears in the trap. But Mills gets a timeout in. So we're going to make this a full timeout. Not sure why we needed the full unless that was all he had left. Bears down 60-39. Here with just a little over 48 seconds left. But again, stick around with us here. We got another game for you tonight, so maybe I can get my first W here too, as the boys are set to take on the Comets as well. And again, that one is going to be a high-flying, up-and-down affair, I can guarantee. Both these teams are looking really good. Sylvan Hills looking like they can shoot pretty well early on. Mills always athletic. Going to be one of the better teams. Going to be a force to be reckoned with in the 4A classification. So again, stick around with that one here with us on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, as we are just trying to ride out the last minute here with Sylvan Hills and Mills, the girls version. Lady Comets with the commanding lead, and they will get their second win of the season. They were 1-2 coming into this one. As they lose control, that's Sydney Leeper getting some closing duty tonight. Khalees McDaniel letting it roll to half court. Rainey letting it fly. Where that been at? The splash for Rainey. And that cuts the lead to 18.
Bang.
So, shot clock is off. And Turner with the foul on Amaya Love, the freshman at that. Let me add that in there. The freshman getting a little mop-up duty here. Off the back iron for Love. No Love on the bounce. But she nails the second. And we will ride out the last 10 seconds or so. Would have liked to have seen a little bit more of that throughout the third quarter, but unfortunately for the Bears, they kind of figured out too little too late. And that will do it, as the Lady Bears fall to the Lady Comets. Final 61-44, and Jake, just final thoughts there. Kind of went from bad to great to
Yeah, they started off playing pretty good ball. And like you said, it went to not so great ball there at the end of it. The Comets were a tough opponent. They really came to play tonight, and I was very impressed with the talent that they have over there on that bench. Not that I'm not impressed with the Bears. This is just one of those games where, one of those burn the tape games. I think there are some things you can learn from this, but you just got to shake this one off. It's early on in the season, and you got to keep moving. You can keep improving throughout the before it comes time for conference play, and this is why you play these non-con games before that time in the season.
Absolutely. So we'll see if the Lady Bears can bounce back once again as the boys are about to take the floor, as the Mills Comets are the first ones to the floor. So we're going to step aside here for just a little bit. We're going to get you ready for the boys matchup coming up here in about 15 minutes or so. But again, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you. And we'll be back here in just a few to get you set for Sylvan Hills and Little Rock Mills Part 2. Well, we're back. We're better than ever here. Sylvan Hills boys set to take on Little Rock Mills Comets. We've got a doozy here for you tonight as we are getting set through the starting lineups for these two teams. And I'll tell you what, just looking at teams there courtside, I think they're very similarly matched. I think this is about to be one heck of an up-and-down affair, as I think both these teams are going to look to get out transition. They're going to play in-your-face defense. We might see a dunk or two tonight.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. This is the crowd starting to come in. The Grizzone is over there getting pumped. They were letting the Comets have it over there in their warm-ups, and you can feel the energy. This one's going to be a fun one.
Some things never change. I remember back in 2002, man, we were a menace, absolute menace to opposing teams. Now, obviously, the arena was set up a little differently. You know, we were courtside with them, so
yeah,
a little different over there. But I do like the fact that they get the behind the bucket vantage point here as we get set for the Bears to be introduced. We want to welcome the chat along tonight. Make sure you get at us in the comments. We sure love interacting with you. I love the chat. All right? Love the chat. So show the love back, chat. And again, remember, you like, subscribe, and share. We're trying to build a little something out here on the hillside. We want you to be a part of it. So go ahead and do your part as well. Now, the one thing I will say I noticed about we got a bit of a commotion up here by us. Oh, Lord. As things are spilling off. Well, we got some commotion in the stands. Hide the cameras. Oh, man, we are throwing hands. Actually, good gravy.
Hey.
Man, there's never a dull moment out here on the hillside. We do have security on it. Administrators on it as well, so it's a bit of a distraction. Oh, geez, and we've got students pouring out now. Not sure what is
guys,
going
go
on
back.
exactly.
Stay over there.
Geez.
Stay over there. Go back.
Students. So we might have a bit of a delay, maybe a distraction here. Not sure if we're going to have any other folks getting hauled off or anything, but anyways, things have subsided over here. A little nervous. It was like right over to the right of us. And it escalated quickly, whatever that was.
Well, you know, if it would have started coming towards the equipment, Steve would have had to dive out in front of him if it started coming towards the equipment, you know.
Steve was ready to cape up for the camera. Man, we don't play that game around here. Cooler heads have prevailed. For sure. As students are making their way back to their seats. I will say there were some blows delivered over there. It was some full-blown fisticuffs. The only fisticuffs I want to see here are Sylvan Hills hands going through the rim of dunks.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see here.
I'm excited. This is going to be my first look at this Sylvan Hills boys team.
Yeah, so let's keep the excitement on the court here. We've had plenty in the stands already tonight. But as we things stand here, Mills wins the opening tip. They'll be going left to right on your screen. Sylvan Hills in the all-white with the blue down the side. Mills with the all-greens. A little bit of the gold in the numbering.
You know, before the game started, I said you could feel the energy in here. I hope that wasn't the energy I was feeling.
Yeah, I don't need that kind of energy at all. Great spin move. Maybe got away with a little bit of some extra walking there, but that was Zaylen Rowland. And looking at this roster for Mills, it is very upper-class laden. Not one sophomore listed on theirs.
Little reach-in foul.
We got an early foul here.
Little reach-in on.
As Darius Folks draws that foul.
Messiah Curry, that's who that was on.
All right. Bears get the ball in. P.J. Davis.
I know P.J. Davis well. I've seen him hit some very big shots.
Yeah, a little errant on that pass there. That one was meant for Deontay Curry. And Mills will get into the half court after the turnover. Great cut Oh, jumped a little early. Devontae West was looking for the power block.
Yep.
But unfortunately for him, Zaylin Rowland just didn't go up. And I thought that was maybe a foul on the floor, but I guess he did go up into the act of shooting. So he will get 2 at the line. And he misses the first one.
Grizzone starting to...
I like my guy here in the bathrobe. I dig it.
Oh, I like the bathrobe.
I like the bathrobes. Got a couple of them over there. Obviously a distraction.
Yeah.
And he misses both of them. And West comes down with the rebound. He will bring it up for the Bears.
Devontae West, a defensive and a rebound machine.
Ref not on the team, but great pass to him. He just kind of lost the handle.
Yep.
Maybe trying to do a little too much early on. Guys are jacked up. This is a big game. The step back doesn't go in. And
nice job by P.J. Davis. Talk about situation awareness.
Off the head of Anthony Hester.
That's some basketball IQ there. He threw it off of a Comet to make sure that it stayed in the Bears' hands.
So put that in your asteroid belt. J.J. Wise with the ball, swings it around. Mills are in the great cut.
PJ!
Oh, off the rim. Almost got one. Would have blown the roof off of this place had it gone in. But as it stands, still 2-0 after 2 minutes. Nothing doing there for Mills. That ball is brought down by Deontay Curry. Bears in transition. They're moving. Ooh, and he bulldozes him, giving him the block. I thought he had established position, but I guess not, and I'm completely okay with that.
I'm talking about all of P.J. Davis's weight went right on top of him as they hit the floor.
Yeah, you know he felt that one. Once the adrenaline wears off, that's going to be tough. Oh, he had a man there. As it stands, Folks will take the 3. Oh, can't quite come down with it. Mills fighting for the rebound amongst themselves. And it goes out of bounds. That is knocked out of bounds by Joseph Bell. Wise will take the inbounds for the Bears. No score just yet for the Bears. Still plenty of time to get a bucket, though. Oh, deep one there. Hey! Splash! Give it to me, Devontae West. Oh, the great defense there by West.
Transition bucket. Oh, and he makes it look pretty with the finger roll.
Give me 2 scoops.
Oh, and he
the defense. That's Darius Folks pushing the pace. Oh, he should have went up. Looked like he got away with the walk. Hey, stands. Deontay Curry, and here Chef Curry with the pot.
I don't know if you know, but that man can make some passes. Darius Folks with a nice dish underneath the bucket.
Very good, as they say. Bears with a quick 7-0 spurt as they've got a 7-2 lead here just under 5 minutes in the first quarter. 3 ball goes in.
I think his foot was on the line. That should have been a 2.
Give me a review of that. Hester with the 3, however. Try to tell y'all we was going to have a doozy here. So far, so good.
Oh, get to it.
Looked like he was fighting through position. Kind of came at him as he was fighting through to get to position there. Mylan McDaniel and Marshall Walls enter the game for the first time for the Comets. Oh, Wise left his man, but got back just in time. Great defense by Folks. And unfortunately, they cannot corral the ball there. And Mills will retain possession. Ball brought up by Bell. with the step back.
Oh, man. It's getting a little chippy out there. I see some words being had.
You got to like it a little bit. I like a little chattiness. Wise in a little bit of trouble. West now with the ball. Swings all the way around to Folks. J.J. Wise, he's a three-point sniper.
Gets it inside to Curry.
Didn't quite get it. Gets hammered on that one. Not sure who's going to get the foul. Heck, he got fouled by 3 different guys.
Yep.
And they're going to give that foul to Marshall Walls. And he will get 2 shots. Tie game at 7, 3:43 left. Bears at the line. Little narrow on the arc as it hits off the back iron. Yes, Vera Dockery, we agree with you. Please hit that like button. And Sylvan Hills cannot convert either of those free throws. So still a 7-7 game here in the first quarter. Oh, a freebie. A freebie for McDaniel.
He just found himself wide open in the lane there.
Oh, what a move, and McDaniel. Good hard foul. Just got the feet tangled, but unfortunately he can't do that. Malachi Summons checking in for the game for the first time. You might have heard his name called a few times during football season. That is some physicality that the Bears love to have.
Absolutely.
On this side, Keenan Morris also checking in for J.J. Wise. Oh,
man.
Lazy pass.
Folks was trying to get into Summons.
And a cheap foul by Summons. Well, those long passes, I think, are always a little dangerous for that very reason.
Yep.
Unless you're kind of almost reverse boxing out. Now, if you're just standing up there, maybe not the pass to make, but again, if you've kind of got the position almost like you're trying to call for it down in the lane, okay, maybe I could see the lob pass working out. As it stands, Bears in a bit of foul trouble here already as they are up to 5. And we've still got over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. That one on P.J. Davis. Or excuse me, they're on the 3rd. It's backwards on the scoreboard here.
Oh, man.
3 ball for Mills. Anthony Hester with another one. I'm not sure if anybody else has really scored. Oh,
Darius!
My gosh. That was about to be all kinds of Baskin-Robbins scooping and scoring. My goodness, that would have been a highlight for
That
the
was
ages.
like 3 moves while he was in midair
That
to
was
try
a
to
little
get
bit of
that one.
Kareem Abdul mixed with some Magic Johnson mixed with some MJ. As it stands, P.J. Davis goes flying to the deck, and he'll shoot 2. Mosiah Curry with the foul. That is their 5th team foul. So the Bears will be in the double bonus from this point forward, at least in the first quarter. And Davis hits the first one. Xavier Simpson checking in for the first time for the Comets. Splash down for P.J. Davis as he hits both.
Now it's a 1-possession lead for the Comets. Nice job by P.J. Davis.
Bears looking like they're in a man-to-man set. Oh, long ball for Hester.
He's not afraid of it.
Yeah. Hey, shooters shoot.
P.J. floater. Oh, and he gets it to go.
Flex on him, kiddo. Hot day.
That's what I'm talking about. And 1 for Mr. Davis.
Oh, shout out Allison Sisson. We're doing a great job, and they certainly do appreciate the stream. No, Allison, we appreciate you for watching the stream and dealing with our shenanigans. So get at us, chat. we love to get chatty. And he converts the and one. So we got us a tie ball game here. 2:22 left in the first. So nobody really able to establish any kind of dominance. J.J. Wise back in the game for the Bears. Oh, he thought about it. Bears playing some tough defense. Still plenty of time left on the clock. Oh, he got up in the air, but fortunately for the Bears, Marshall Walls got a little ahead of himself.
The Comets are doing a good job of spreading the ball around, really getting in some passes every possession, and the Bears are fighting back with some very good defense of their own, making every shot that they take a difficult one.
Yeah, Mills coach signaling to his players, hey, just settle down a little bit. We're getting a little throws it right to him. Not sure what he saw there. And he got a little more body than he did ball initially.
No easy buckets.
So that's 2 quick fouls on Summons as he hasn't been in the game long.
Hey, let him know if you're in the lane, it's not going to be easy for you tonight.
I don't advocate violence here, but, you can't walk away totally clean here. Maybe a little black and blue on the arms, something like that. And, hey, no free lunch. So Rowland struggling at the line here early on as he's 1 for 4 early. But it is early. Still 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Almost a lane violation, not quite, but he gets this second one to go down. And J.J. Wise will bring it up for the Bears. A little behind the back. Kind of fancy. Body's hit the floor, and that will stay with Sylvan Hills. You like the effort there. Good hands by Marshall Walls.
Hey, I love the intensity that both teams are playing here tonight. Playing with here tonight.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is.
And that's probably why we're seeing subs kind of flash in and out there. It's getting a little jawy. As Wes was going to the bench, he was letting Mills know what was up. But Folks is back into the game. And we've got a push. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't know if they were going to give it to him, but that's going to be on Walls, and we're shooting shots.
Is this 1-and-1?
Double bonus.
Okay.
Tyson Thompson also has checked in for the Comets, the big fella. J.J. Wise will shoot a pair for the Bears. Knocks down the first one, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That ties it up.
How about it now? A little long. Oh, that's a cheap one by Keenan Morris over the back. And I do believe that is the 5th foul in the quarter for the Bears. So
now we're doing shots at the other end.
Yeah, we're just going to have kind of a free throw shooting contest here. So Marshall Walls has a chance to get back at the Bears and give the Comets the lead. Way short on the first one there. Jalen Briscoe checking in for the Bears for the first time.
I like that name, Briscoe. Briscoe.
Let's go.
Let's go, Briscoe.
There it is. Walls hits the second. And that'll give Mills a 1-point lead, just over a minute left here in the first quarter. Walls went for it there, couldn't quite convert.
Wise thought about it. He thought
about it, man. Shooters shoot. Oh,
Briscoe.
Oh, Summons is fouled on the way down, the push. So he'll get to shoot a pair. And the game has certainly crawled to a bit of a halt. That foul on Tyson Thompson, the big fella.
Yeah, definitely stalled out here with a lot of fouls and a lot of trips to the line.
And Simmons is money on the second one. 15-14 lead for the Bears. Mills looking to slow things down here just a little bit. Bears look like they're in the zone now. Just to maybe conserve things a little bit. Oh, Hester thought about it. Discretion is the better part of valor. Bears do look like they're in a bit of a 3-2 zone, so kind of a reverse look. Obviously, with the Mills Comets, they got shooters. And Hester showing his range there. My goodness, that was a bomb.
Oh, my goodness.
Deep hit there.
They only gave him 2 right there, though.
Now, Bears had a 1-point lead. It's 15-14, so, yeah, the 17 there.
Oh, wait, the Bears had a 1-point lead?
They sure did. How about it now?
I guess I didn't even notice.
How about it? All right, Bears.
They can take the final shot here.
Yeah, shot clock is turned off. Wise. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Got to use the window, JJ. And 2 seconds left, and they're going to get a shot off here. Oh, almost goes in for Joseph Bell. So, like I said, we got us a doozy here, a barn burner. Bears and Comets back and forth here in the first quarter, and after one, Bears are down 2 to the Comets, 17-15. Stick with us here. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here.
PCS
Quarter coming up here in just a moment.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
Second quarter action getting you set here. Bears will start with possession. Again, they'll be going right to left on your screen. J.J. Wise looking to inbound this ball.
Man, that was an exciting first period. If the rest of the game is like that first period, we have got a heck of a game in store.
Oh, and he just lobs it right up to Mills.
Oh, my goodness.
Unfortunately for Mills, they can't convert.
Oh, PJ.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, man, they make you hold your breath at times.
Yeah.
But things seem to have settled down just a bit, and no call there, but it looked like more of a slip by Folks. And unfortunately for the Bears.
Where's the guy with the mop?
Yeah, I mean, where's my mop guy at?
Yeah.
I don't see any wet spots. Maybe he just got his feet tangled in. Oh, goodness. Zaylen Rowland just cutting through the entirety of the Bears' defense.
Come on, guys.
And we've got a whistle on the play. Not sure what the foul was. Officials will swap sides. We've got 32 on the push, so that's Tyson Thompson. That's his second foul already. First team foul for Mills in this quarter. There it is. Oh, he hesitated on the shot, opened it up. My goodness, got mugged on the way down. Oh, unfortunate. Man, the ball bounces funny. So guys are just rocketing the ball at each other. And unfortunately for the Bears, they cannot retain possession.
It seems like these officials from the girls' game that we just called to now, they're letting a lot more contact go on going up for shots. they are not afraid to let these guys play it out a little bit.
Let's go with it here. T9G Media, entertaining commentating. Well, that's half the reason we're here. Oh, 3-ball for Mills.
Man. They are just letting it fly here.
Zaylin Elliott with the bomb. We certainly do appreciate the love. Show us some love, we'll show it back. Because that's what we do here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. I'm not sure about the Mills Sports Network. I'm not sure about the Robinson Sports. But here on Sylvan Hills, Jay Burr is going to show you some love if you show it back. Wise with the 3. Ooh, a little long. And Bears right now need to stop the bleeding. Mills will slow it down.
Mills are on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, a quick 5-0 run here to start. Ooh. I thought McDaniel was going to pull it there.
They're not afraid to pull it.
Oh, there's another 3. Ooh, way short. And unfortunately for the Bears,
nice
McDaniel's
rebound.
right there.
Nice rebound.
And Wise is getting mugged down low. Finally blow the whistle. And this is when tempers flare. Got to be a little quicker on the whistle.
No.
I mean, it was a foul probably 4 fouls ago.
No, I agree. That's definitely when you start letting tempers flare up, is when you're not calling obvious fouls and there's a lot of contact.
Yeah. All right, so second team foul for Mills. Student section fired up. You love to see it. Mills showing some high pressure. Maybe not quite as much pressure. They're just letting them know they're there more than actually pressuring the defenders. Folks hands it off to Davis. Davis just taking it in.
And one, baby. Let's go.
Give me the and one. We can go with a different preposition if we want to. Or one. And one.
P.J. Davis, he's got so much composure, even through the contact, gets it to fall. Nice job, P.J. Davis.
My man gets the waffle cone with that scoop. So big bucket there. Need to convert here for the Bears. P.J. Davis, 3 points the old-fashioned way, and Sylvan Hills will take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Whew, so we get to take a little bit of a breath here. Whew. This game, a back-and-forth affair. Maybe not the most crisp offensive game there's been, but it's at least back and forth.
If you're the Bears, defensively, you've got to start shutting down those three-point attempts. They're making you pay. They have shown that they can make those shots. If you even give them a glimpse, they're going to shoot it, and they can make them. So
shoot.
Yeah, they do. So you've got to try to close out on those outside shot attempts.
Yeah, I know you always have to be wary of the blow-by. Mm-hmm. Mills a very quick team. We saw it during warm-ups. We've seen it here early on. They're quick, and they get around you. So just one of those things, get that wide base, move your feet, all that other coaching basketball stuff that they say. At least that's what I've been told.
For sure.
Mills with the ball. Oh, Hester wanted it. Oh, the spin move. And there's another 3, and just as you said it, right on cue, Joseph Bell with a 3-ball.
They're doing a good job of working around screens and getting open outside that three-point line.
They are, and they're inside.
PJ.
Can they trade it off? Oh, off. Oh, and they can't get it. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, man, that kid pays attention in physics class because, ooh, that had some English on it. Ooh. Oh, what a pass. Oh, good effort by Deontay Curry. And Mills will call a timeout.
I don't know how Devontae West fit that one in there, but he did, and it results into an easy bucket for the Bears.
Yeah, Curry was in his bag there, that's for sure. 27-20, just over 5 minutes left in the half. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, a part of the Natural States Sports Network. The big boss is here now, Steve. I think he's trying to help nudge me into that first W. Right now, Sylvan Hills got to dig themselves out a little bit of a hole. Mills will inbound the ball. Folks showing a little bit of pressure up high. And he backs off now, lets him get to half court like a gentleman. But again, you don't want to give Mills too much space because they've proven they can do it.
Just like that.
And I'm not sure.
That was good defense by P.J. Davis, though.
Oh, and nope.
That's Bears ball.
It should be Bear ball. Yep. The Mills defense. They tried to sell it. I saw what they was doing.
P.J. Davis is playing.
He's playing lights out right now.
He's playing like a senior should, with a lot of experience and high basketball IQ.
Showing some press. Just a little too much finesse.
Can't get the floater to fall.
I would have liked to have seen him kick that one out to the three-point line. Because it did look like P.J. Davis wide open there. Hester wide. Well, there was a foul called. You like the stroke. Oh, it was a travel. Excuse me, not a foul. So getting just a little happy with the feet. Great shot, though. It did go down, but fortunately for the Bears, it doesn't count. Wise will inbound it to Davis. Bears swinging around. I thought folks thought about it. Wise, he's known to take those deep ones. Good ball movement from the Bears. Just can't seem to penetrate right now, and it's getting physical.
Yeah.
And refs are kind of rushing in. Didn't look like there was anything menacing there. That was on Hester. Bears trying to find an inbound, can't really do anything. They might have to burn a timeout, and they do. Or no, excuse me, it was a 5-second violation. I thought they got the timeout in. So an unnecessary turnover for the Bears.
Jump ball, that's what I'm talking about. Darius Folks. Let's go.
How about it now? Student section loves it. Mills will keep the ball, though. We got a warning on number 4. Not sure
warning.
What. Yeah, I heard warning.
They give warnings out to players on the court?
I guess maybe the taunting is best I can come up with. I didn't think he was doing anything.
I didn't think so either.
Incredibly brash.
Oh, man.
Silky shot by Bell as he hits it from the baseline. And Mills grows their lead to 9. Bears need a bucket. Right now would be as good a time as any for one. Step back. Oh, and that's going to be short.
Whoa, and push off.
Got the call. I thought they were going to let that one go for just a second, but as it stands, they get that foul call, and I believe that is the 5th.
Is that going to put them on the line?
That'll put them on the line. That's their 5th foul of the quarter. So for the last roughly 3.5 minutes, Bears will get free throws on the fouls. Curry at the line to get these. Need to convert, and he converts the first. Can't quite get the second one to go. 29-21, 3.5 left here. And Curry with the contact. Rowland really putting a hurting on the Bears as he has been a menace driving the lane.
This is definitely a physical game. And the Bears are struggling to get baskets to fall, and that's not what you want to see.
Halfway down, but it's got to go all the way through, so it doesn't count. And he misses both.
Nice rebound for Briscoe. Davis.
Oh, can't quite get it.
He
And
wasn't
gets
set.
First charge we've seen tonight.
Okay, he was set. That was bad call on me. He was set.
You know, we can eat it when we know we're wrong.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be the first one to tell you if I'm wrong.
Now, it doesn't happen often. I'll just say that.
It doesn't.
But when we are wrong, we will definitely own it. 29-21, just over 3 minutes left here in the first half. Comets leading the Bears. Oh, he wanted it. He wanted that shot. A little too long. Comets get the rebound, though.
Got to get that box out down low after a missed shot.
Well, it kind of bounced just the right way.
It did.
For Simpson to come down with the board.
Sometimes it happens that way.
Yeah, McDaniel was feeling himself on that one. Looked like a moving screen there, but we are going to
there you go.
Get a
there we
charge
go.
going the other way.
Nice job to P.J. Davis getting there and setting his feet.
How about it now? How about it? So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. As the Bears get a charge of their own. Mills showing some press.
What is the gander? Is that looking at something? What is the gander?
I believe it's a
Oh,
how about it now?
Little floater for P.J. Davis.
I like it.
Oh, man. That's an and one for the Comets. That was a tough shot, and he got it to fall.
So gander is a male goose.
Goose, okay.
For the chat out there.
I've heard that saying before. Never knew what the gander was.
So Briscoe on the foul. That'll put Hester at the line for 2. In and out. Mills had something snuffed out there. Bears had to change the play just a little bit.
Briscoe.
Oh, another charge. Ball didn't go anyways, but man, oh man, guys getting their feet set now.
McDaniel, man, he's playing.
He's playing hard.
He's playing very smart as well. He seems to always be in the right position down low.
Oh, there's the step back. Oh, and that's Hester flying in, and they fall asleep on the D. And that is an easy bucket for Roland.
They've stretched that lead to 10 points now. Just under 2 minutes to go. You got to try to get a few more buckets and trim this lead a bit before halftime.
Yeah, especially when you've got the double bonus. Take advantage of it.
For sure.
Oh, nifty move. That's a block. I was about to say. There's no way those feet were planted.
He tried to sell it, though.
Got to sell it a little bit. Los Most Hated showing the Mills love in there. We'll allow that tonight because our brethren are getting ready for football tomorrow, something Sylvan Hills is not getting ready for tomorrow, unfortunately. And like we saw in the girls' game, if you're going to be at the free throw line, especially in the double bonus and the clock's not running, you got to be able to convert those.
Yep.
Those are free points. Those are points when the clock is stopped. And when you're down 10, you could use a few of those. Hits the second one, string music. Big fan of Beethoven.
Oh, come on.
Hester going to get that one on the floor, but I do believe that'll put him in the double bonus as well.
That was for the way this game has been played all night. That one was a little soft, I think.
A little cheap, especially when he's been just a bull in a china shop in the paint. But hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And Roland hits the first. Oh, Dylan, we're not complaining. You should have been listening earlier. We've been very complimentary of the Stripes tonight. As Xavier Simpson is at the scorer's table. Thought he was coming in, but he'll hold off just a moment. And P.J. Davis will bring the ball up for the Bears. So Bears got to do something to cut into this lead just a little bit. Scoring would be a good place to start. And unfortunately, a little out of control for Davis. Pass just a little long. Ooh, he was close to the line. Thought he got it, but I guess not. A little bit of a double dribble there as well. But then Hester, 3-ball. And that guy is on fire tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Man, got to put a body on him.
Him, Bell, and Roland have all made threes for the Comets so far tonight. They are really letting it drop from the from outside the.
They are letting it fly for sure. And probably tried to sell the foul more than actually hit the shot for Davis there. Just under 40. Oh, and that's not Hester, that's Roland, but both him and Hester are cooking the Bears right now, as the kids say. This lead has quickly gotten out of hand to 15. So Bears will hold for the final shot. You got to hope, if you're a Bears fan, that it goes in, regardless of what it is. 2, 3, hit one free throw, something.
Get it to PJ.
The Euro step.
Hey!
And the foul. Hoop plus harm equals a potential three-point play. It's simple math. 10 seconds left in the half.
Darius Folks with a little whoop-whoop Euro step for the and one.
Now, there's plenty of time left, and as quick as this Mills team is, you're going to have to D up on them.
Yeah.
I would almost just have everybody playing back, but because I have that much confidence in Folks hitting the free throw here, it looks like he's grimacing just a little bit. Maybe took a shot where you don't want to take a shot as a fella. Maybe it was upper thigh. Maybe not quite that full groin area.
I think he's on the back of his head. I think he's holding his head right there.
Well, he spun it in there on that one. Good sub there by the Bears as it kind of just slowed things down just a hair. But if I'm the Bears here, I'm guarding 10, I'm guarding 3.
Yep.
Watch out for them, because those are one of your guys that are probably going to get the ball.
They are not afraid of it.
Oh, buddy. Off the front of the rim, and that one's just pinballing everywhere. Oh, no. Is that? No. That's. Oh, man, a foul right at the buzzer. Bears bail out the Comets.
Man, you hate to see that.
I thought he got a lot of ball there, not so much the body, especially with people they were all over the place.
They were all falling all over each other right there. Right?
So not quite sure maybe what the ref saw there, especially when guys are just diving at it. But as it stands, Mills will get 2 shots here at the end. I'm not sure what we got going on here.
They got to take a seat while they shoot 2 free throws. They're not putting time back on the clock, are they?
I don't believe so. I mean, I guess if they should, there should be a little time left, albeit I think maybe 0.4 of a second left. I mean, you can't get a foul at – okay, so they put 0.2 back on the clock. Oh, come on, invade. That's a bailout call. Sinks the first one. So we got guys checking in. 0.2 left. And he misses the...
Swept his legs out from under him. He literally just jumped up in the air and then fell back, was trying to get the call, but okay.
Well, as it stands, 13-point lead for the Comets at the break. A 40-27 lead. So Bears got some soul searching to do here. Comets, well, their athleticism is definitely showing the way as it currently stands. Again, 40-27. Stick around with us. We got the second half coming up for you here in just a few. Jay Bird, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did. visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
You see the score there, 40-27. We're getting you set here for the second half. Mills visiting the hillside as the Bears host. 40-27 the lead, though, for the bad guys. As Mills' athleticism definitely on full display here tonight, plus their shooting prowess as well, as they have definitely held the advantage on the three ball. Jay Burr, Jay Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you share this with all your pals. Even my fam over there on the Mills side of thing who joined in tonight. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe. We're all fam in the club. You know what I'm saying? And it's the PCSSD club. Hey, yeah, Jay gets it. Jay gets it. But we certainly do appreciate the chat tonight. Keeping things spirited in there. I like it personally. So give us your hot takes here. You know, what did you guys think of the first half? Again, 40-27 lead for the Comets. Jake, what was your hot take on the first half?
Hot take on the first half is Bears have got to defend that three. The Comets are just letting it fly from outside, and that's honestly been the difference in the ballgame.
Yeah, they ain't missing. I know Roland and Hester have been absolute menaces for the Bears. Now again, Mills, definitely a team that you're going to look at for winning a state title. Bears, as it stands, maybe not quite there yet on that level. They will be a force to be reckoned with, but not sure you want to put them in that maybe state title tier just yet. But they have had a pretty successful start to the season. Bears will inbound to get us going, and we are underway. Get the clock moving as we get set. Folks still filing back to their seats. Everybody here needs just a little bit of a Snickers. And we've got a heck of a line there at the concession stand for the record. J.J. Wise letting it fly early. Oh, we almost had some fireworks. Unfortunately, it cannot go down for Wise. Mills comes back with it. Oh, that's Hester. You got to get in his face. He'll do it. Shooters will shoot. Oh, and he just runs them off. A little, I thought that was going to bounce out, but Hester gets the friendly bounce. Oh, look at this one here. Oh, what an absolute block by Marshall Walls. That goes full flat hand emoji with the explosion emoji. My goodness. Just when you thought Folks was about to blow the lid off this place, Walls had other ideas.
Curry with the rebound, gets it to Davis. Let's see if Davis can make something happen.
Mills packing the paint, just not allowing the Bears to get anything.
Nice.
And, how about it now? P.J. Davis with the friendly home bounce.
First bucket of the second half for the Bears. Need to see more of that.
Yeah, I need to see a lot more of that. Oh, Curry. Oh, a little too long, and
that's Bears ball.
I believe that is Bears. I didn't see a signal, but they are going to give it to the team in white. And we've got a bit of an issue here. P.J. Davis limping off. Not sure if he just cramped up, maybe rolled something a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that. That would be a huge blow for the Bears if he is to miss a whole lot of time in this game. Oh! Folks with the almost and one. So he'll get the or two.
Thinking it is just a cramp down there for P.J. Davis.
Well, we sure hope that's all it is, but he looks in some discomfort. As it stands, Folks at the line for two. And a little too strong on that one. Bears in both games so far have struggled at the free throw line. Girls didn't see a lot of success. Boys so far here, not sure what the percentages are, but you'd like to see it a little higher than what it is. He gets one, cuts that lead to 12. Oh, what a play. And they're going to say it was off of, I believe that's Hester. Nope, check that. That is Roland. He was on the line, ball touched him, so boom, automatically going the other way. Great defensive play there.
What's going on with the scoreboard? They usually have the players' numbers and the points and the fouls over there. I don't know. I wonder what's going on over there.
Well, the long three by Wise.
Oh, Curry almost got the rebound.
Almost corralled it. Now back to the scoreboard here. I believe they just didn't have enough personnel to run it this evening. So if any of my Bears fans want to get an up-close and personal see here, you can run the scoreboard for us. At least that's my understanding of it. Mills with the bucket, stretches their lead back to a couple of touchdowns. So Bears got to really start chipping away at this one, going on a little bit of a run if they want to try to make this game competitive. And just can't seem to get them to fall right now. That's Roland pulling it back. Ooh, almost a little miscommunication by the Comets there, but they still retain the ball, swing it around. Good defense by Wise. Unfortunately for him, better offense by Curry as he gets the bucket.
Can't say enough about how the Comets have shot it here tonight. They have just been on fire from everywhere on the court.
They ain't missed much. And even when they do miss, they seem to come down with the rebound.
Yeah.
Bears in desperate need of just something to go here, and that ain't it. Mills is up and running. Oh, the step back. Curry, not quite, but Hester with the rebound and the putback. And that's where the size disadvantage, not that there's a whole lot of size disadvantage here across the board, but that's going to be one of those things that you're going to see the Bears probably struggle with.
Yeah. Is
any team with any kind of size at any point, they're going to work them over when it comes to rebounds and putbacks. The famous saying from Pat Riley, no rebounds, no rings. Now that's on full display here as Mills has stretched its lead to 18 here in the midway portion of the third quarter. So
speaking of
Bears got to get something going here if they want to not let this one get out of hand.
Speaking of Pat Riley, that's your guy over there in Miami.
That is my guy.
Yeah.
Now I wish he would do something because the team, in my opinion, the way it's currently constructed, just doesn't seem to be working for whatever reason. They've got talent, they got shooters.
Yeah. Just
something ain't clicking. I personally would like to see more of the hometown kid, Khalil Ware, getting some run. You might, some of y'all might remember him. He played at North Little Rock.
Yeah.
Went out to Oregon, then played for the Hoosiers. Got drafted by Miami, 15th pick in the draft this past year. Had a heck of a Vegas run, which is another reason why I'm like, Spo, throw him in. I want to see some Khalil Ware. Big guy, kind of a slimmer dude. I mean, that's kind of your modern NBA center. A little skinnier, but he can shoot the rock. We'll see. Hopefully he can get some run. Heat, though, sitting at 6 and 7, somehow a 5 seed in the East.
The Sixers are bad this year.
They're absolute trash. Bomb by Briscoe. Doesn't go. Oh, I thought Roland thought about pulling it, I think. And that's Bell. Finds Hester. Mid-range.
Man, I don't know.
That guy don't miss.
No, they are just, he is on fire. I think I've seen him miss one shot all night long, and he's got
to be up to 10 shots.
If he's not at 10, he's got to be at like 8 or 9. I don't know how he keeps finding himself open. You've got to close out. Anywhere that dude is, there needs to be somebody right on top of him.
It's absurd. Ball knocked out of bounds by Bell. 15 left on the shot clock for the Bears, and they got to start chirping away here at this 20-point deficit. Because my reputation's on the line here. But it's not looking good right now. And I'm not sure who the foul is going to be. Well, they're going to call that on Mills. I probably would have let that go on both sides.
Yeah.
As both guys just kind of went up for the ball. It's not like anybody threw a body for position or anything, but as it stands, that foul charge to Zaylin Rowland. Mills' second team foul of the quarter. Cheap foul there by Hester. I guess got a little too much of the arm on the pass there. Did affect it just enough to get a whistle. I don't know, Vera. I thought it was just two guys jumping in the air, but as it stands, it was undercut. At least that's the call.
West gets
Oh, great move, and the harm. Not sure I'd flex too much on him, Devontae, but I like the effort. And he's looking to get three the hard way. Mylon McDaniel checking back in for the Comets. And Devontae West finishes the three-point play. So Bears might need to put a few of those in a row together to have any hopes of creeping back into this game, as they are now in a 2-3 zone. So we'll see what this does to those Mills shooters. Hester from way out. They get the offensive rebound. Hester, poked away, and the Bears are off and running.
Trying to do.
I'm not sure what he tried to do there. I think he wanted the dunk, realized it wasn't happening, tried to do some kind of fancy layup thing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Missed it. Goes off Mills somehow. Bears retain the ball. And those are all official terminologies, gang, so. Still can't go for the Bears. Mills comes away with it. They're off and running. Rowland pulls back. Hester with the screen. Rolls to the bucket. Nothing there. Comets will reset. Bears going more to a just sort of a 3-2 zone now. Leaves that corner open. Good defense. And unfortunately for the Bears, the ball just can't bounce their way.
Nope.
They get the poke, and most of the time that goes to your guy, especially when there's 3 or 4 of you around the ball, but it just happens to find the one green jersey in the area. So Hester checks out for just a moment, and that'll bring in the big fella, Tyson Thompson. Oh, there's a deep one, and in and out. And Briscoe skies for the board. So Mills seems to be matching the 2-3 zone aura here. The step back, nothing doing. Briscoe, way from Frisco, splash. So still 2 touchdowns, though, for the Comets, and they're going to answer right back with the bucket here. Tyson Thompson just bully ball in the paint. Nothing the Bears could do. I mean, just absolutely nothing. He could have thrown the ball up and down to himself like Angel Reese.
Oh,
nobody getting to that
shot.
Oh, great block. That was Xavier Simpson. We haven't heard his name a lot on the offensive side, but he's definitely made his imprint felt on the defensive side for the Comets tonight. So McDaniel with the cheap giveaway foul there. Got his hands in a little too tight. just enough to the referee's displeasure. So Devontae West will get 2 shots here. And he hits the first. And West knocks them both down as we got 21 seconds here left in the third quarter. Mills looks like they will just hold for the final shot. Hester trying to check back in, not really sure why, since, we've got under 10 seconds left. But I guess at the beginning of the fourth, he'll be.
Shooters want to shoot.
Oh, backbreaker for the Bears. What a turnaround jumper by Rowland. Oh, you hate to see it, but you got to respect it. Tip your hat to the kid. And he hits the buzzer beater. So after 3, it's a 54-38 lead for the Comets. We've got 8 more minutes left in this thing. Jay Bird, Jay Call bringing it to you on the other side of this break here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did. Visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I'd do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
.54-38 lead for the Little Rock Mills Comets in a intra-district matchup here tonight. Both schools are part of the PCSSD, the Pulaski County School District. Bears got to get deep in their bag if they want to get back in this one. That's a good place to start with a 3-point splash from Devontae West. That one came from way east. All right, Jake, not my best work there, but, you get the idea.
Yeah, no, I get it. I liked it.
Oh, mercy. So Tyson Thompson, an absolute load in the paint. Bears really can't do much to compete with it.
I'm just getting a little deflated over here.
Keenan Morris going up. Looks like he'll get 2 shots.
Man, I was calling basketball for Sylvan Hills not last season, but the season before that. And, man, even when Devontae West and Darius Folks, even when they were young guys, they were out there balling. So P.J. Davis, too. I've seen him hit quite a few buzzer beaters. I'm glad to finally be back over here and calling these guys names again.
How about it? Bears just can't seem to get over that 2-touchdown hump. Curry with the baseline jumper, but Thompson there for the re. And he gets the hoop and the harm and lets Malachi Summons know all about it. P.J. Davis charged with the foul, though. So, once again, Bears just can't really seem to get beyond 13. Rims in and out for Thompson. Still 15-point lead for him, though. So I assume they're not sweating it too much. Oh, he had the shot. If he'd have caught it clean. West doing some dribbling, step over. Looks like that was partially blocked, but then Briscoe. Oh, the putback.
Nice little putback right there by Devontae West.
The putback by West. A little bit of a highlight putback. Oh, they left him wide open. Boom. There it is for Xavier Simpson. Oh, so it's getting a little.
And they're gonna go ahead and tee him up.
Devontae West.
Joseph Bell for the Comets was.
I think he had a foul initially, but then got teed up.
Yep.
Not sure that was the right cookie recipe he needed to share. Ref didn't too much care for it. I'm not sure that West got teed up also. He is on the bench. So I'm not sure if it was double text or if the Bears are going to get shots out of this and Coach Hill just pulled him out just to get him calmed down a little bit. So we're going to get this sorted out. As it stands, I do believe there was a common foul on Bell mixed in with the technical. So refs trying to sort this one out. Not sure what it is. If it's a double technical and it's common foul, just inbound the ball. But if the only technical was handed out to Bell, well, 2 shots in the ball. So, with the break in the action, we just want to, let you know, hey, if you've got a small business out there, you want to advertise on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, we would love to have you. We can sponsor 3-pointers. We can sponsor free throws. I mean, just whatever your heart's content. Give us a shout.
Yeah.
Make sure you like us on the Facebook page as well. We're going to have all the scheduled games coming up here. Now, we're not doing every non-conference game because some of those are tournaments, and you can't always do those logistically. But we will have a schedule for you. In fact, we got the boss right here. We can see if we can get when the next broadcast for the Bears is.
If I was going to guess, we might have one in December, but it's probably going to become January.
Well, somehow the Comets ended up with the ball.
I don't know how that all worked out.
Not sure what happened or how to even explain it. So either way it goes, the Comets have the ball. So that's all you guys need to know. Bears in that 3-2 zone, trying to slow down the shooters, but haven't been able to do it whatsoever tonight. Because if they slow down the shooters, well, then guys like Tyson Thompson take advantage. Good defense there by Keenan Morris as he knocks the ball out.
Tyson Thompson has been having a pretty great second half.
I mean, he is an absolute unit out there. That's from way downtown. And we're going to get a foul on Folks there.
No foul.
Just a little too tough on the go up. Bears the benefactors. Oh, there was no foul on that?
No foul.
Okay, all right.
I just gave it to the Bears.
I thought that was obviously out on the Bears, but I guess fair trade-off. Oh, probably got to shoot that one. Folks. Whoa. And that's got to be a jump ball. It is not a jump ball. They're going to call the foul on P.J. Davis. Thought he had a lot of ball there for a lot of time. That would have qualified as a jump ball. As it stands, they let it go. And it is a reach-in foul. So the Comets will be in the double bonus from this point on, and that's the last thing you need if you're the Bears is the Comets getting free throws. Watching J.J. Wise trying to guard Tyson Thompson, is hilarious. I'm telling you, that guy, he big. and he uses every bit of that weight advantage. I'm not even trying to say like he's a big fella, but he a big fella. An athletic big fella at that. We've seen him with some pretty nice footwork. He's been moving around
got some good footwork for sure.
Very, very Shaq-like. Now, he's not as tall as Shaq, but kind of got some of those Shaq qualities for a big guy. Wise gets it out. Oh, the finger roll for Briscoe. Very pretty.
That was Keenan Morris.
Or Keenan Morris, excuse me. So once again, Bears get it to 14, and this just seems to be that point. They just can't seem to get over this hump.
Yep.
It's just one of those things. You see it in basketball all the time. A team is kind of dominating. P.J. Davis with the foul on Thompson. But a team that's just getting dominated, you get to just whatever that point is, and you just can't quite seem to find another bucket after that, or you foul a guy, or whatever the case might be. That is his 5th foul. I believe that puts him out of the contest. So huge blow to the Bears' comeback efforts. He doesn't seem to remember those 5 fouls. But there have been a lot called tonight. So I can see maybe why he got lost in the sauce. Thompson misses the first. Jaybird, J. Call with you here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Thompson missing both. Leaving the door open just enough for the Bears. Oh, and a lot of Comets amongst the one Bear, and then Malachi Summons could not come down with the ball. So again, just those series of unfortunate events for the Bears as Curry hits the 3. So again, that 14-point mark just seems to be the Achilles heel for the Bears tonight. And unfortunately, it looks like my record's going 0-13 now. Splash for Fulks.
Back to 14.
Back to 14. Here we go. They can get it in within that 14. They can just break through the 14. Maybe they got a shot. And Mills will take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. Oh, mercy.
Seems like Hester.
Well, we haven't seen much of him here in the fourth quarter. Now, that might be by design since Mills kind of has this game fairly well in hand. Again, Sylvan Hills just can't get past this 2-touchdown mark.
Yep.
Regardless of what's going on. So maybe resting him a little bit. Maybe get some other guys cooking, if you will. But as it stands, 64-50. Now, Mills, the Comets, this is going to be a team to watch in 4A. They are going to hurt some feelings at that point. I guarantee it. Again, we've kind of talked about their athleticism all night. They can shoot, and you got that kind of combination, just enough size to really be a wrecking ball. I mean, they've got the ingredients to make a deep run. And Thompson with the easy lay-in, nifty pass there by Rowland. And I will say to our guys over at the Mills Sports Network, get ready. Oh, J.J. Wise splash. So, hey, they got beyond 14.
13.
How about it
13.
now? 13. And right back to 15. Good grief. But I will say the fellas over there at the Mills Sports Network, get ready. You're going to have a fun year. Briscoe didn't follow his shot. And Mills will come away with it. And I'm telling you, this combination right here, Rowland, Hester, and Thompson, are going to be complete menaces in that 4A class.
And they still got some kids coming over from football that are supposed to be on the roster, too.
The hoop. That's the harm. Possibilities of a three-point play. Good effort there by Curry. Makes it somewhat dramatic, but as it stands, it falls through. And the lead has ballooned quickly back up to 18. Whoa. Just go ahead and shoot it. Why not at this point?
Bang.
Splash.
Keenan
for
Morris.
Keenan Morris. So the Bears have found their three-point stroke, but it might be just a little bit too late as Mills is just dicing up the press right now. And at this point, you really can't trade buckets. But with under 2 minutes left and a double-digit deficit, you got to think, and that's a backcourt violation. And Darius Folks trying to plead his case that was pushed over the line, but to no avail. Ryan Parham checking in for the first time tonight. And it does seem like the benches might be emptying just a little bit as we're seeing KB Bournes also step up to the score table.
Yep.
Actually kind of surprised Mills hasn't done the same here. Oh, the fancy dribbling, the silky shot by Curry. J.J. Wise looking like he just wanted to pull up. Why not at this point? Ducey James also coming to check in possibly. Oh, they just can't seem to
Curry
get a handle on it.
Woo, man, Curry, a nice little spin move underneath the basket to get a nice layup.
Very nice. A minute left in this one, and rolling.
Was that a block from Curry again?
Oh, and just too long, and that is a microcosm of the Bears' night.
Yeah.
As Ducey James and KB Bournes will check in. 56 remaining. And I've lost track of the lead. Y'all can see it at the bottom of your screen. Oy vey.
17.
Oy vey.
17.
Oh, the deep shot, but it falls right into the hands of Thompson. And like I've said, it's just been that kind of night for the Bears, where anything that can go wrong for them went wrong. And Mills, Johnny on the spot, and there's a case in point right there, off the foot. Initiating contact, no call, but at this point, what does it matter? As the lead is now up to 19 for the Comets. So Comets stay undefeated on the season. Bears will fall to 3-2 on the year, and you had to know coming into this game, this was going to be a tough affair for the Bears.
Tough one.
And if you don't hit your shots and you let them hit shots, no foul call at the buzzer there, unlike in the first half. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm just a guy up here talking about balls. 79-58, the final. Any final thoughts here, Jake, as we see the players going through the handshake line?
Hey, this is a rough one. You just got to move on, shake it off. Next man up for next game up. And, this is before the season. This is before, the conference game where things are going to really get dicey. So you can't let this one get you down. Just, keep on moving.
Hey, are we getting Benton? Is that our next game here, Benton? All right. Hey, we heard it from the boss straight up. Oh, never mind. I take it back. We're going to get that for you guys here. But, again, 79-58, the final here. Bears just couldn't really climb back into this one once they sort of lost control of the game.
No, it is. Yeah, Benton, December 3rd.
All right, December 3rd. We'll be right back here with you guys as the Bears are set to take on the Benton Panthers. Girls tip-off set for 6 o'clock. Boys will be tipped off just about 10-15 minutes after the conclusion of the girls' game. And then December 13th is when conference season begins, and that opponent is, Little Rock Christian. And it's on the road? Oh, it's here. Okay, all right. I'm just hearing all kinds of stuff back here in the background, so I'm trying to relay it to you guys. That way y'all know when to tune in for these types of things here. So again, 79-58, the final here for the Sylvan Hills Bears as they fall to 3-2 on the year to the Mills Comets. Again, our next broadcast will be December 3rd, where the Bears will host the Benton Panthers. We certainly do appreciate all you guys joining us tonight. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you share the page. We'll try to grow this thing, make it the biggest one in the PCSSD network. So just want to also wish a good luck to the rest of our network when it comes to the football Friday nights. Unfortunately, the Bears not involved in that one, but everybody else in the network is. So make sure you get over on those pages, show them some love as Robinson, Mills, Maumelle, and Parkview are all in action tomorrow night. One more time, final score 79-58 here. The Bears fall to the Mills Comets. For Jake Hall, the rest of the crew here, I'm Jay Burr on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. We will definitely see you guys again come December 3rd.